the whole block is with it. Left a lot on the table, now we coming to get it. The shook one's gone, we too Brooklyn strong. Can't stop, won't stop from the Brooklyn block. B-R-O-O-K-L-Y-N. 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 B-R-O-O-K, we well. Okay, we well. Okay, we well. Okay, we well. B-R-O-O-K-L-Y-N.
That hit. Cam Thomas.
Just give me the ball, I'm fitting the score next. My J is all net, me and Jay with your all next. Getting back on defense, hit him with strong flex. I'm official like a rep, trying not to get attacked. And we go hard on Brooklyn, that's a promise. Watch me like a Cam, cause it's my time. Mission, watch me like a Cam, cause it's my time. Switch, they can't guard me, especially side the Barclays. Spin between crosses, I can score with both hands. Midi flawless, and I get to paint like an artist. I'm a bossmith, so you should respect my handle. I see the big picture with the nets like a mantle. In the future, I see us as champs too. And when we do, I'ma do a Brooklyn dance move. To stir that or Millie rock like a fan do. And that's a bet like my parlay on FanDuel.
B-R-O-O-K-L-Y-N. B-R-O-O-K-L-Y-N. B-R-O-O-K-L-Y-N.
There's Clarkson. Oh my goodness.
Okay, we well. Okay, we well. Okay, we well. B-R-O-O-K-L-Y-N.
Yo, Big Fat Breezy in the building. Y'all know what's up. See, I'm about to get straight to it, man. I just want to analyze championship rosters. We always pretty much back and forth and debating what's going on with, how we going to do this. So we're just going to look at the modern day champions and look at their roster for that year and see what it look like, see how they built it. And we'll do that year by year. And respectfully, we'll look at their rebuild and see what worked and what didn't work and why it did and didn't. Yeah. The last champions was the Boston Celtics. So you're going to start with the Boston Celtics. Now, we all know it's because of our draft picks, which is hurtful. Which is the toughest part of doing this. Oh, man. Excuse me. But for what it's worth, being a fan of my word, we're gonna look at their roster, how they did it. We're gonna get to the specifics. Let's see. And I seen them get Drew Holiday. I said, God damn, how they let them do that? How you let one of the best teams in the Eastern Conference get the best point guard? One of the best point guards in the league. Let's see. There you go. All right, here we go. When they won it last season. All right, we're going to look at this roster and see what they did. Shout out to A-Train. Said, what up, Breezy? This season is torture. Not going to lie, this team is ass. LOL. Damn. That's how you giving it up, A-Train? First comment? I ain't going to lie, man. I don't really want to debate that. Shit crazy right now. But we gonna keep it going. Alright. So this is their roster last year. Now we obviously know we don't know who Delano Bonton is. O'Shea Brissett, he got some minutes, but wasn't significant to mention in the championship roster. But I guess pretty solid for, the stars to get rest. I guess I could say that. Jaylen Brown, because of us, draft picks. They had at that time he played 7 years, 7 seasons with the Celtics, right? Those go past J.D. Davidson, Sam Hauser. He was pretty important. Drew Holiday, 14 years. You had a veteran point guard. Al Horford, veteran. Two veterans, important to the championship roster. They said that the champions, what I'm saying? Everybody saying young, 25, under 25. Look at how important the veterans was to the Celtics winning that championship. In year 14 for Drew Holiday, year 16 for Al Horford. I'm just saying, this is why they built it. Nah, it's just the facts of it. We ain't gonna get to Breezy opinion yet, but we will. Luke Cornett. I mean, for what it's worth. Svi Mikhailiuk. He didn't really get that many minutes. Drew Peterson. Who's that? Chris Stapps Porzingis. That was a big free agency pick for them. The front office really got busy. They got Porzingis and Drew Holiday in the same offseason. That's work. So they did work. That's just good GM work right there. Just for them to be on a team at the same, that's work. So then you got Jason Tatum, 6 years. So look, Jason Tatum 6 years, Jaylen Brown 7 years. You see how they compete together. It took them that long to win a championship. It took them 6 years together. So I mentioned the Derek White. Derek White was there for like 2 years. The most important players to this championship team, which all the players you can give credit to, is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. You could say they ran almost a 10-man roster in a championship team. We're just talking about the facts. Y'all could debate O'Shea Brissett, Jaylen Brown. That's undebatable. So this one, I'm going to go with the undebatables first. Jaylen Brown, who got minutes, just to see how many players played in that championship roster that played significant minutes to contribute to the actual winning. So Jaylen Brown, Sam Hauser, Drew Holiday, Al Horford, Luke Cornett, that's 5. Porzingis, 6. 7, Pritchard. Tatum, 8. Derek White, 9. You could probably debate one or two of those players. They ran a good 8-man rotation. That's tough. So these are the facts. They ran an 8-man rotation. They had 1, 2. How many veterans? So in an 8-man rotation, how many were veterans? And how much chemistry and cohesiveness contribute to that, right? Veteran Derek White, Tatum, 2 veterans. Payne Pritchard, 3 veteran. Pat Porzingis, 4 veteran. Drew Holiday, 5 veteran. Jaylen Brown, 6 veteran. They had like 6 veterans out of that 8-man rotations. I wouldn't say Sam Hauser is a veteran, or even Luke Cornett. But it is what it is, man. That's what it is with them. Shout out to Trend 23, what up? So that's how they built their team, you know what I mean? That's what they did. They got a duo, got a lead point guard. They could facilitate the offense. Got 2 wings. They didn't necessarily do it with a dominant center, even though Porzingis played. But for the most part, for them to compete as much as they did without Porzingis, it's fair to say they were a really good team without Porzingis. Yeah, man, that's their build. I don't do we get to the wing with Ace Bailey? Should we? I don't know. You know, I don't know. Let's see. I want to say shout to all the Nets fans in the building that's watching. And you know, I also want to say, hold on, Trend 23 said exactly. Breeze Celtic invested in a duo. Should we follow? Yeah, of course. We should. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Me, I think Cam Thomas could play alongside anybody, and we had examples thus far. As Nets fans, you already know. You put Cam Thomas next to any player, teammate, he's gonna still be productive and learn how to fit in the flow of the offense or run the offense. He can do both, right? But that being said, I would want somebody not necessarily have to have the same skill set as Cam Thomas. Just maybe a better defender, wing defender. We speak on this, but to answer your question, yes, we should follow. Let's go to the next team. Who won it the year before that? Was it Boston? No, I'm sorry. I mean Denver Nuggets. That's the Denver Nuggets. It's the Denver Nuggets. They let's see. Hold on, let me see. Championship. Oh yeah, they washed the Mavericks. I almost forgot who they played. Like damn, they washed them. Because that's another thing too. Yeah, we could look at the Mavericks, but the Nets already got to the finals and lost. I'm not looking at the losers teams and it's not how they. I'm not interested in just getting to the finals. I'm only interested in winning when we get there. That's a fact. Um, yeah, they next, Dren. They next. Um, oh shit, what up, Chris? CT, Chris said CT hasn't played. What gives and why would anyone want to trade for CJ? That's called loser mentality. Come on, guys. CT hasn't played. What gives? They, in my opinion, strategically letting him get 100%. You know, right now he probably at like 90%. You know, they don't want him to play until he 91%. Then he go back and he say, "Yo, I'm 91%." They're like, "Nah, just wait till you 92%." You know, I think they want him to be healthy to the third power. You know, that's what it is. And Trey CJ, chill out. He'll be a seasoned vet that went to the finals already. Chill out. He could stay. Uh, shout out to the journey. Shout out to the chat. W chat. We're gonna go to the next team. I'm gonna throw the link in the chat for my guy. See if y'all know what I'm saying, trying to pull up. But this what we doing. We just breezing through the teams, trying to see what's what. Share it for me too. You know what I mean? Share the live, yeah. And tap the like button. You know what I mean? See it scrolling across the subscribe to the page. Also like and share. I really want you guys to do that, man. Appreciate it. Word. Um. All right, let's go to the Denver Nuggets. All right, here we go. All right. Let's see. So, why ain't you showing me the stats? Oh, let me see. You gotta show me the stats. I want to go to the season before this. Yeah, all right, here you go. Season 225. Last season. Nope. The season they won it. Yeah. All right, here we go. The season they won it. And I didn't do this with the Boston thing. Is this part right here? I should have did that though. I'll go back to it. Um, they were eighth in defense that season, and they were 12th in offense. They were top 10 defense. To a champion, you got to be a top 10 defense. Let me see if that's consistent with Boston. I'm gonna go back because I'm a stickler for stuff like that. Well, I want to know if they were a top 10 defense. I want to know. They were fifth in defense. So the consistency for championship rosters is a top 5, top 10 defense. Can Jordy Fernandez make this team a top 5, top 10 defense? Yes, I think so. I think so. Let's go to the Denver Nuggets. Yo, we gonna be champions one day. That's why I'm doing this. If y'all asking, well, yo, why Big Fan Breezy doing this? Because we're gonna be champions one day. Y'all think we comfortable being in a franchise with no championship? We ain't got, you know what I mean? No, we not comfortable. Just keeping it real with you, brother. Nets fans is the best fans. We don't like none of that. We don't like none of that. Alright, here you go. So, top 10 defense again. But how they build a team. And I didn't speak on whether it was a draft or a free agent, either on the Celtics part too. That's my fault. Christian Braun, I guess. Bruce Brown, he was a free agent. That's GM work. Picking up Bruce Brown was huge for them. I think he was the missing piece, man. He really was the glue to that team when he got there. He was hooping for real. Kind of like what Westbrook doing now for them, but less. He wasn't as good as Westbrook, but he was kind of like it before Westbrook got there. So it makes sense that Westbrook there, thriving. They got Thomas Bryant. Yeah, I don't know if he played significant minutes. Caldwell Pope. He didn't. Matter of fact, he didn't. Pope. I forget if he was a draft pick, but he was really good for that team. A defender on the wing, could knock the 3-and-D player. So they had perimeter defense. They part of the reason why they were a top 10 defensive team is because of Caldwell Pope. I don't know. Palatko, Kankia. I don't know. You know what I mean? I don't know. Aaron Gordon. Yeah, him. He was a big reason why they was winning too. Word. He was a big reason why they was winning. Let me see. Let me see who else. Jeff Green came there. He was playing good. Bones Highland, Reggie Jackson, Nikola Jokic, draft pick. DeAndre Jordan didn't really get no minutes. Murray, that duo between Jokic and Murray, tough. But they was together Murray was there for 5 years. Nikola Jokic was there for 7 years. So Nikola Jokic got there first, but both of them draft picks. So they played together for 5 seasons before they won a championship. So again, what sticks out is the duo and how long they've been together before they won a championship. With the Denver Nuggets, it was 5 years before they won a championship. It was a duo for 5 years, and they built around that duo for 5 seasons before they became a championship roster. With the Boston Celtics, they built around that duo for 6 seasons, and they were a championship roster. So what's consistent to me is around 5 or 6 seasons, is what it would take. Is Brooklyn trying to wait that long? I don't know. I don't think Brooklyn is patient enough to do that. I think we hunger for more, like Lloyd Banks. We want more than what we got. We got zero. We want one championship. We want one. We want one of those. That's a fact. Yo,
Europe was good with you.
chilling, man. Just trying to study the game, student of the game. That's all.
Yeah, I was watching you.
Where I was I was talking about Denver and just what they doing, like how do they build a championship roster. So what's consistent is the duos, like the Denver's between Murray and Jokic was 5 years, and you know what I'm saying, Tatum and Brown was 6 years. So I don't know if Brooklyn want to wait that long. As a fan, do you want to wait? Would you be cool waiting 5 6 years for a championship?
Hell no, bro. I want to compete. I want to compete next year, like far as like at least look like we're a top at an eighth seed. You get what I'm saying? Eighth or better. Like I want to compete, bro. So hell no, bro. Hell no. I would. I
Okay.
would. I want them to make a good. If we tanking this year, you do that, but get a good. I really think Clark should go get a better center that can score and that can be more compatible to Cam Thomas, coming up because Cam can work off screens and do a lot. It's kind of hard when you got a center that can't pick and pop off screens and shit like that. So I don't know, bro.
Yeah, my fault. Yeah, nah. Hey, who you said can't pick and pop? You talking about Nick Claxton?
Nick Claxton, yeah.
They talking about trading him, man. You don't think he gonna be part of the championship roster?
Yo, when I came back up here, I told you, bro, I don't see him like far as any progress or far as his game getting any better than what it is now. So no, I would rather a center that can average almost 20 something every game and get you boards, so it could balance out the offense with your scoring. You could have inside presence and outside. You only get that from Nick Claxton every 3 games here and there. Like so. Nah.
So you think a consistent inside presence will take the Brooklyn Nets to compete for a championship?
Yeah, I actually think it opens up Cam Thomas' game more, bro. And then who and if you look at it, I don't think you actually need to draft a point guard right now because you can get D'Lo on a good deal and let him play freely with a group of young kids. Like so. I don't know. It reminds me. Everybody say of how you talking about Denver, but it reminds me of a little bit of Minnesota with Mike Conley and Edwards. Like
You Conley? What you mean Conley? What you say about Conley?
he's still a vet. He's been over there in Minnesota for a while with Anthony Edwards and Carl Anthony Towns. I think you got that type of player in D'Lo because D'Lo is not your big defensive player. Conley not your big defensive player, but D'Lo is bigger than him, can score like him, hit threes. You get what I'm saying? Uh,
Yeah.
Assist more than him, things like that. So I think you could still sign D'Lo to a cheap deal and still build in the draft around the players you got, bro.
Okay. I mean, I hear you, bro. I hear you. So okay, so 5 6 seasons not good for you. What as a fan, how many seasons you patient for before we
I'm
back here for a
one or two.
championship?
I need one or two to be in the playoffs because I'm not expecting championship right away. You get what I'm saying? I just want them to be in the playoffs at least in a year or two, bro. Like
Alright.
I don't want to be ass the next 2 years.
Right,
Like
right,
I don't know why people just be like, yeah, let's just tank the next 2 years. Hell no, bro. That shit is stressful.
right. Nah, yo, again, man, I needed to do this stream without the Nets playing tonight just to bounce back from last night. You know, yeah, I had to fight back. My net fan spirit was uncomfortable. I had to pop out, man, because God damn, you know what I mean? That was tough loss, man.
It is,
Word.
I ain't gonna lie, that shit was a shit show last night.
but it
I
was
caught two
nobody. You
hours. It
feel
was
me?
supposed it was supposed to be 2 hours and 30 minutes. I fucked around and called the last 30 minutes, bro. We was just chatting, bro. That shit was ridiculous, bro. We got motherfuckers
But
like
but
they
you could
listen.
tell, the tank is on. Like how they doing it is, we're gonna all the players that get injured, we're gonna let them play one game, and then we're gonna let niggas play another game, or sit out another game. It's just
Yeah,
gonna
they're
go.
not gonna let nobody play
It,
back. They're not gonna let none of the veterans play back to backs. I understand that. I get it, bro. Like, but what the problem with the young portion of this roster? Some of these niggas they need to be playing with some of these skilled veterans, bro. It's obvious. It's
right.
obvious as hell, bro. Like Claxton, I told niggas, bro, he clearly need a lifeline. Niggas like, oh, come on, bro. Now stop hating. No, he need a lifeline. That nigga's a rim runner.
So hold on. Can So Greasy and Leaf go like So Greasy before you I mean Leaf before you got on the panel, So Greasy was talking about how we need a player that play in the paint, a back to the basket player. You was heavy emphasis on Zach Edey. Is
I was
that
too last year. I was saying that
okay?
shit too. Hell yeah. Like, ain't no way in hell, like, all these years, like, Clax having developed better offense. You get what I'm saying? There's no way in hell
Mhm.
you just going to rely on your center to basically be Ben Simmons all day. Like, just run here and there, even though he could get you 11, 12, 13 here and there. It's just, I'm tired of it, bro. I'd rather see somebody that could set a pick, pop up at the foul line, hit that shot multiple times. Like cross a nigga up a little, give him a little
So
move in
hold
the
on.
paint.
Hold on. Like, so let's talk about it. Would Leaf and So Greasy say, yo, Sean Marks, trade some of those first round draft picks for Zach Edey? Would y'all do that?
Hell no, bro. You got somebody in the
No,
draft.
you got somebody in the draft.
You got somebody
I
in this
agree. You got
draft.
somebody in the draft,
You
bro.
got
Like that.
somebody
Okay.
in this
All right.
draft,
So
bro.
who y'all?
Derek Queen is more
Okay.
of a reality for us than anything, bro. I ain't gonna lie
Right,
to you, bro.
yeah, right there. Him and the other kid, that they talking about, but he
It's another kid that was a walk on in the ACC. Maxine, whatever. Maxine Raynard or whatever. I ain't gonna lie. He giving like he. They said he like the second coming of Chet, bro. Like he's just a little bit more active or got a better first step, bro. I looked this like I ain't gonna lie. It's some real talent in this draft. Now, the more and more we get closer to the draft, the more and more we finding about a lot of players in this draft, even the ones that's going to be late picks. Like if you go back to the board, bro, like I'm telling you, we finding more about Jeremiah Fears, Derek Queen, the Casper's kid from Illinois. We finding more and more about a lot of these players.
Jeremiah.
Um,
I keep hearing about Jeremiah too. Like,
Jeremiah, yeah, Jeremiah Fierce. Listen, I'm not gonna no smoke, bro. Like he got the best first step in the draft. It is what it is. He got the best first step in the draft. I don't know how elite it is on the NBA level, but we're gonna see, bro.
I heard he explosive too. He
Very
word.
explosive, bro. Like he got the best. Like, listen, all in all, bro. Me personally, bro. I think, well, listen, our four picks in this first round should be valuable enough, bro. Like to be like, all right, yo, listen, we got it. We got a good set of talent, bro. Like the players that we supposed to get in this draft are supposed to be way better than the players that we got under the age of 25 already. That's just real rap, bro. Like, bro, Keon Johnson don't belong in no rotation
Hey
ever, bro.
yo,
Like,
I'm
I'm
getting
sorry.
yo. His handles is stiff as hell, bro.
Sus. It's very, very sus. And I'm not. And the thing is, the thing that he's supposed to be good at, bro, is supposed to be on ball defense, and he is kind of, but it ain't to the level of, all right, yo, he gonna change the impact. He gonna change the output of games. He's
Leaf,
not, bro,
he's
because
a tank player, Leaf. That's his role. He's serving his
yeah,
role
no, I
perfectly to
know,
make
I
a
know,
win
I
for
Aggressive
his
know,
tank
team.
player.
I
That's all it
understand
Aggressive
that.
is.
tank
No,
player.
no, 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 no.
Yeah.
I understand that, but allow me to finish, bro. Zaire Williams,
That's messed up.
Zaire Williams,
It's
bro, like
true.
Zaire Williams, bro, is already making strides, bro, like and competing on the end of winning
Yeah, they
basketball.
better give him another contract, bro.
They will. They will. Listen, Watford, man, it was his year to prove something. Unfortunately, injuries got in the way. he overtook Wofford.
I
So
don't even
he's
think
gonna get his
Wolford.
fucking
Hey yo, I
out.
don't think Wolford injured, bro.
He
I
hasn't
don't think
played though
Watford
since
injured
this
Hey
neither.
summer.
yo, hey
He's
yo,
only
let me
played
tell you
2
something.
games. He's only played
Ain't
2
no way
games
in
in
hell.
three
I don't think
months.
Watford injured
I just
neither.
came in this.
Ain't no way in
I
hell
just
him
I
came
don't
and
in
think
this
Watford
chat.
injured
Bogdanovich.
neither, bro. I ain't
Ain't
gonna lie.
no
Somebody,
He
Bogdanovich,
Christian
he might be,
Watford
bro.
is
But
not
Watford,
injured.
no,
nah.
I don't.
Bogdanovich ain't injured, bro. It's been damn near the whole. He been out since
Bogdanovich
last
ain't
playoffs.
injured. Watford ain't injured. Cam Thomas ain't injured.
So that
None
means
of
we.
these
Nah,
guys
Okay,
are
bro.
Cam
injured.
Hold on.
injured,
Wait.
bro.
All right. If everything y'all saying is true, bro, then we need to be getting fined, and ain't no fines come down yet. So like these niggas got to be injured,
It
bro.
Nah,
ain't
They
come
Cam.
have to
down
be.
yet. It ain't come down yet.
Eh.
We
What's taking them
holding
so
out
long? How many
players.
games we set these niggas out?
We holding out players.
Nah, Cam
Prime
ain't
We
injured.
holding
example.
Cam,
out play.
nah,
Nigga, we
Cam
said
We
injured.
Cam
holding
Thomas,
out
my nigga.
players.
Lee, if you do a
Cam
trade deadline
Thomas
for
has
less
an
than 3
injury.
weeks, Lee, if you do a trade deadline less than 3 weeks, holding these guys off is to make the
Listen.
deals happen. Don't need no injuries, man, with 3 weeks
Oh,
to
So
wait,
how?
go.
So
hold on,
how you
wait.
how
So
you
we holding
players?
on 20-year-olds,
So
bro?
so
Ain't no
but
trade market
listen.
for these niggas. Who
So
want
Oh
these?
no,
how
the
you?
Thomas thing is more strategic because you don't want him to win you
Hold on,
games. That's strategic. That's strategic right
Exactly.
there.
You
y'all. Hold
don't
on.
want
Let
them to win, so
Adrian.
that's why you gonna hold out Cam Thomas. You don't want
Hold
them
out
to
Cam
win.
Thomas, bro. Cam Thomas has a hamstring injury. And he
That's
Yeah,
what
came
he
they.
back, bro,
definitely
and
injured,
played
bro.
on it.
All right, that's what they tell us.
What
But
you
let
mean,
me
all
tell you,
right,
something.
bro? What
I don't believe that.
you mean, all right?
Hold on.
It's
Listen,
on.
hold on. I just want to let y'all know this. For one, we didn't see him hobble off the court. For two, also remember, if you watch the post game,
Now we got
let me
really
finish.
questioning
Can I
the
please finish? Can I please finish? For two, I watched post game interview with Cam Thomas, and he said, "This is my first time getting a hamstring injury." For three, when we see him out there play, he didn't look like he was playing through an injury. He looked fully healthy. Now, I'm saying what my eyes saw. I know what they telling us, but at the end of the day, I respect what they telling us, but I respect what my eyes see with my own eyes. I seen that. And I'm letting you know for a fact. I think, in my opinion, because it's not a fact, my opinion is they work something out. There's an understanding that Cam Thomas and the Brooklyn Nets have
Did
with
they
each
work
other.
with the NBA as well?
I'm saying the Brooklyn
Nah,
Nets.
But wait,
I think
Lee, you says there's tanking rules we're following, so you shouldn't be upset with this that Thomas is sitting down, and maybe he does have a side deal
I'm
with
not
Marks. Leave
upset,
isn't
bro,
this part for
because
the course?
I'm not upset, bro, because there ain't no, bro. Do y'all realize, bro? We got fined Jack Vaughn got fined last year, bro, and the Nets got fined last year for sitting players in that Bucks game, and we still got blown out. Y'all remember that shit? Or y'all just
Wait, why are
forgot?
you making a big deal about it now? You were making a deal about it the other day. You said we're all good. It's smooth sailing, like gravy. Now it's a problem? I'm confused, Lee.
I'm trying to figure out, bro,
no.
what narratives y'all trying to.
He's saying they really injured, bro. I believe most of the players injured, but I believe some, like it's obvious, like Bogdanovich and Trendon Walford. I don't think those players that like I don't think they injured.
Oh,
Bogdanovich has
Bogdanovich is
surgery, so
ready,
he gonna
man.
have to sit
He's
out, bro.
ready.
Yeah,
Bro, he has
Bogdanovich has surgery.
surgery. He has
That was
surgery,
months
and
ago. That was months ago. He was
hey,
supposed to
yo,
come back in
he
December.
had that
It's
surgery.
January.
Word during the playoffs.
Yeah, like Nets King the Power
Hey,
report that he was returning to conditioning in maybe December. It's been a
Yo,
month. It's
nah,
been a
they
month.
bro,
said
he
they said
36 years old, bro. Like niggas come back late from surgery at that age.
nah,
It is what it is.
they said like 2-3 niggas had to get sit down, bro. Had to, bro.
Yeah,
First
yeah.
of all,
Had to,
did
like,
did
bro, like that. It
did
just be
did
weird. Ain't no way in hell you got Keon Johnson, Jalen Martin, your point guard every other game, bro. Hell no. And then
What about Tucson or Walmart? The guy they found from Walmart. He's doing good.
Tucson, Beekman,
God.
No, please stop,
This
no,
bro.
bro.
Please
is the
stop, bro.
this
I ain't
guy's
gonna lie, bro.
Yo,
Listen,
And no lie, I'll be good. Everybody want them to be like bottom top five.
I ain't gonna lie.
I'll be good top 10.
The Killian Hayes shit was obvious. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. Like once they seen us, we signed Killian Hayes. They was like, all right, yo, y'all trying to tank? Okay, all right, cool, whatever.
Man, they
what
Killian
they
released
Hayes
him.
was
He
like,
not even on
yeah,
IG League no
yeah,
more.
he ain't even on no type of roster.
we as Net fans know damn well what's going on. You don't think the NBA and the league knows what the hell is
No, I
going
don't
on?
think the NBA and the league don't
All
work because
right,
they got
all right.
stupid niggas in the front office. No, I don't. This the same league that fined Ja Morant for 25 games, and we know if David Stern was at the helm, that nigga would have got a whole year.
I
Leaf,
know, yeah, but
Do you think Philly should get fined for the Joel Embiid thing? This guy's been out 2 weeks for supposedly day-to-day ankle
They gonna
soreness.
get fined. They gonna get fined.
Like,
They gonna
it
get
feels like they're
fined.
tanking.
Toronto gonna get fined. New Orleans gonna get fined. Everybody gonna get fined except for us. You know why? Because we drawing more money than
Hell
any of
yeah,
those.
I know they was tanking when I was watching the game the other day, and it was fourth quarter, and Paul George was catching fire, and they went in the fourth quarter.
Yeah.
They sat him down like the first 3 minutes in the fourth
Yo.
quarter. Yeah.
That's a despicable team. I mean, you were supposed to win this year, and George and Embiid can barely play more than 3 games. So they only played 3 games or something in 30-something games. That's just
all right,
insane.
all right, what I
Very
would like
insane.
to know, if you guys know, maybe I don't know. So when is Cam Thomas coming back then?
Supposed to be
He's coming
January
back. He's coming back
21st.
the 21st on that
Yeah.
Tangerines
When
game.
when
The
we
only TV game that we got.
okay. Let me ask you guys a question. Isn't it a coincidence that you're gonna make him play against the Knicks, but you don't make him play against the Clippers or anybody else?
It's not a
Maybe.
coincidence.
Nah, they said
Well, there's a little something there
they said
potentially.
he's
Could be.
not playing. They said he will be reviewed at that time.
He's
So
gonna play.
I don't think he's gonna play, bro.
Bro, that's a TV game, bro.
No,
We
listen,
gotta play
I
that.
It could
agree
We gotta
with
play
Lee.
yo, it could
That's
be a
Thomas's game right there to prove why he should get a
yo,
higher
it could
boost.
be a TV game.
game right there.
And let me tell you something. It could be a TV game, but what they trying to do right now, bro, he gonna come back when it's bullshit games and they pick is almost sealed up, bro.
True.
He ain't
That's a
coming
good
back
point.
till
That's a
mid
good point.
February, late
Good point.
February.
They're
Yeah.
gonna make sure everything is good with him, and then you gonna see Cam Thomas the last fucking 15 games of the season.
Yeah.
Honestly, man, my homegirl works at Barclays and she tried to give me tickets. I said, hell no. I'm not gonna
Yo!
see that trash.
I mean, hell no,
I'm
bro.
definitely
Like,
taking them tickets, bro. What are you talking about?
bro, I'm taking them tickets, bro, because they free. That's
Listen,
why.
Hell yeah.
Listen,
Number two, bro. Nigga, you
I'm a
can get the Brooklyn Burger, nigga, for nothing. It's a
No,
season
listen,
pass.
I'm a believer. I like to watch a game. I don't like to watch a travesty, bro. I really don't.
Bro,
They are
listen.
tanking. I'm not gonna be rooting for a tanking team. I'm sorry, I can't do it.
I'm not.
Not
Hey,
this
listen,
year.
bro.
Not
Bro,
this
you can
year,
feel it
man.
in so
I
Can't do
understand
it.
it, bro. Look, I understand exactly. Listen, you ain't got to say that to me. I did 2 hours and 30 minutes of streaming, bro, on my channel, bro, and I'm up to
Listen,
the episode
you know what?
96.
Honestly, I enjoy. You
That
know what?
takes
I
some
enjoyed your
dedication, man.
content last night, man.
That
I
is
know that.
dedication, bro. That means the last
I know
96
that makes
games
it
we
so
didn't have
hard.
Katie on the roster, bro. I did all them games.
Listen,
Wow.
I enjoyed your content last night, but that was torture, man. I know you probably was looking at the score like, God damn.
Yeah, nigga, that's why I got niggas in the fourth quarter, brother. I was like, yo, listen, this last 30 minutes, hey, we ain't calling no play-by-play.
Yo. When Claxton missed that dunk, man, 3 times, I'm like, yo,
Oh my
what's
God!
going
Yeah,
on, man?
the Claxton bash is
Woo.
about to come
should have
about to
traded
come
his
through
ass
right
right
now.
then and there. They should have been like, yeah,
Should have traded his ass.
two first round picks, get him the fuck out of here
Well,
right
they
now.
looking to trade him.
Hey, why you playing
So
Atlanta?
I
Well,
heard.
listen,
Get him to the Hawks, man. Get some
hey, yo, bro,
expiring
this
draft picks.
team, bro. I'm not gonna lie. There are players on this team that could go to other teams and be all right, bro. But together, these niggas are not it. They not it, bro. Like it's a lot. I understand it's a lot of lovable characters on this team. It's a lot of players.
Who? Wait, who, Leaf? Who's lovable? I feel like maybe 2 or 3, maybe.
It's a lot of lovable players on this team, bro. Y'all need to stop it, bro.
Listen,
Like,
look, real talk. If it ain't, I like pause.
Connie Cax and Cam Thomas
D-Lo,
are the lovable players.
I will keep D-Lo. I will keep Cam Thomas. I will keep Zaire and Martin and Jalen Williams, and everybody else is questionable.
I don't know about D'Lo, man. I just feel like they might try to flip
Hey,
him
yo,
last
only
minute.
reason why,
I feel like it's hold them out.
only reason why,
You need a
only
vet,
reason
bro.
why,
I don't know what
Everybody
the
trying
highest
to
money
turn
can
us
get
into
this summer.
OKC, bro. Yo, you need a goddamn vet. Stop
D-Lo,
trying to turn us into the
D-Lo
OKC Thunder. We don't have a young star.
Nah, you could do that like
Then
Minnesota. You
Leaf,
got him in Minnesota.
trade Bogdanovich for Lonzo Ball. Leaf, there's a vet right there. You can play backup
Hell
20
no.
minutes a
Nah,
night.
man, you can still keep D'Lo
Hell
name and ball
no.
out, bro.
But
You
we're
said
rebuilding
trade
for 2 years
Bogdanovich
potentially.
for
Lonzo's perfect.
Lonzo.
He's not going to affect you.
You could
Please
still keep
stop.
The
D'Lo.
contracts match.
You could probably get D'Lo for 15 mil just for 2 years.
You can get D'Lo for about 15 mil
You
for
get
2 3 years,
come
bro.
on,
Like
man.
that
That's a
contract is
good
not gonna
deal,
hurt.
bro.
That
That's a
is a
good
good
deal.
deal.
That's a good deal. You get D'Lo
I
for 2 years, and you could draft you either a
I ain't
center
gonna
or
lie. I think they
man.
stupid enough to re-sign Ben for 3 mil.
No, okay.
Yeah,
I'll
Nah,
take D'Lo.
I
I'll
think
take
it's
D'Lo
over
we
for
just to
stupid
Ben.
keep
enough to
that
do
guy
that.
away from us, man. I will
We
take
stupid
him
enough to
away
do
from
that.
us.
We
I
Hell
don't
stupid
no.
want
enough
nothing
to
to do
do
with that
that.
guy. Leave. Send
Hell
him to
no.
Milan. Send him anywhere else but
Do
Ben,
Brooklyn,
not
man.
mention that
If
guy's
Ben want to
name.
come back, he got to do a 1 year 500K deal. You heard?
Yo,
That
did you
one
hear
year
what he said today? He
500K.
tells the front office, "I want to win." Ben, where was his attitude when Katie and Kyrie were here? Like now you want to win all of a sudden,
He
bro?
want to win because he want to get
Get
that's not
No,
that's
that's
code
because
for
he
I want
getting
to get
healthy,
paid.
bro. That's because he
Yeah,
getting
that's
healthy
no,
too.
I
that's
don't
because
matter.
his
He can go
contract is
get
running
healthy
out.
for EuroLeague. He can go get healthy for
That
EuroLeague, man. Our timeline doesn't match up with
that's
Nah,
his.
because
bro. He
his
still give
contract
you
is running
10
out.
Yeah.
set.
That's
He
what it is.
All of a sudden he getting healthy on the last year's his
Yes,
Yeah.
on the last
contract.
year of
Yeah,
his
okay.
contract.
Come on. Con job, bro. It's a con job, man.
You notice
Big
all
time.
players tend to play a little bit better on their last year of
When
their
when it's money
contract.
on the line, yeah.
You know,
Okay.
Ben and money. It's like hotcakes.
he
Hmm
nowhere near who he used to.
Yo,
Hey,
yo,
he
hold
nowhere near who he used to be though. Like so.
yeah, now hold on. I heard a story with Kobe. Kobe said that he said a lot of times the player in the contract year they would try to rack on their stats so that because they in the contract year, and you know
Right.
what I'm saying that's how they know who gonna get the ball. So you know Kobe will use that against the actual like Kobe was it wasn't just physical with Kobe. He was you know what I'm saying, cerebral. That for like a better words. You know what I mean?
That's cerebral, very cerebral,
Word.
extremely. He was well thought out, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Hold up, well thought out.
Yeah,
Word.
Pleasure.
I mean, look at it. Last year we we actually had first hand view of it. Nick Claxton played well on his last year deal last year. He got the contract,
He was,
and
bro.
now he
He played the
playing like
same way
crap.
he playing right now.
Nah, he didn't
Yeah.
play like that
He
last
just
year.
He
didn't have a
played the
point
same
guard.
way he playing right now.
Bro, he
Who?
played the same way he playing right now, bro. That he
Exactly.
He
ain't
did?
bro,
Yes,
Who?
he did. That's
bro.
why he got 100 mil, bro. 100 mil is that shit is chicken
I would have
McNuggets in today's
I would have
NBA.
let him no lie. I would have let his ass
I would
walk,
have let
bro.
him walk. I would have did a signing trade with Memphis. Yo, send Zach Edey, bro. Let's go.
Would have let
He
his
John
ass walk.
John Moran and his boy, right? Ain't him and John Moran cool?
I don't
Yeah.
even
They had interest
him,
in him. They
him
had
and
some
him and a
interest
lot of
in
niggas
him.
that could speed down the lane to throw lobs is cool, bro. Him, Trey Young, him and John Morant. Those are the niggas that he like because they could get him the basketball. Okay, send him with them.
Uh,
We saw what happened when then shit he tried to throw him lobs didn't work.
Oh, that was awful. He couldn't throw him one lob, man. I watched the whole season. I think he could him one lob maybe in like 30, 40 games, man. That was awful.
You trying to put Cam Thomas through point guard training when it ain't a point guard available to teach him. What are you
Mm,
doing?
right. So happens we have bad management.
Bad management, bad player comp, bad everything, bro. Like it's
Nets
gonna be a
family,
while.
what's up? Can y'all hear me? What's up, Nets
Yeah,
family?
Joey.
It's gonna be a while, man, before we do any damn thing. Oh my goodness.
listen,
May 12th, brother. May 12th, man.
I
That's the goal.
May
I
12th.
knew I knew personally, I knew this was coming to fruition because once they got rid of Schroeder, I said, "Oh shit, here comes the
Once they
tank."
got rid of Schroeder, once they got rid of Kevin Durant. Look,
Nah,
Yeah.
no, forget Kevin Durant. I mean, Kevin Durant, we knew he was leaving when Kyrie was leaving. I'm talking about this year. Mikal Bridges, to hell with him. But when
Bridges.
Schroeder left, I said, okay, here comes the domino. Then they got rid of Dorian Finney-Smith. They got rid of Shake Melton after he had one good game in Milwaukee. And I'm like, oh, okay, here we go.
you
And
said,
I'm
yeah,
like,
I ain't gonna lie, they got rid of Shake Milton quick.
Right, because
CJ,
he had
CJ, the
one
next
good
domino.
game.
Shake and bake. That was
Package.
Shake
fun.
Milton had
Is
12
CJ
I
the
couldn't
next
assists.
believe
domino that's
Shake. I
gonna
couldn't
fall?
believe Shake went in the package, bro. Like for real.
Is
Because he
CJ the
had
Right,
next
he had
They
domino
wanted.
that's
12.
gonna
he
I
fall?
heard.
had a good
They,
game against the Bucks.
Yeah, yeah.
they actually wanted Dayron. I
Hold
heard that they wanted
on.
Dayron and Endo, but the Nets didn't want to get off of Dayron, so they might save him for a different deal, maybe with them.
But
Maybe.
the
Hold
next
on, hold on, hold
domino
on.
will fall.
Listen,
Cam
listen,
Johnson.
listen, listen. Shake Milton, and I'm saying this because I seen Dennis Smith Jr. and I seen Lonnie Walker. Both of them playing overseas. Um,
Right.
Shake Milton
Hey,
gonna take all.
You
Shake
mean to
Milton.
tell me your last? You mean to tell me your last stop is the Nets before you go overseas? That's fucked up.
Listen, what I'm
come
saying
on,
is,
man. Don't do
hold
that.
on. Can I finish my
Don't do
point?
Ouch.
that.
Can I
Hey,
There's a
finish
let
my
lot of
Breezy finish.
players
Let
that play
Breezy
other
finish his point.
places.
Let Breezy finish his point.
Can I finish my point? Shake Milton, he got 12 assists. He never did that with his career. He gonna try to put himself in a situation and be in a trade package because he trying to the the checks for the NBA look different from EuroLeague checks, and they look different from G League checks. Shake Milton and or Keon Johnson, all these players y'all talking about that's looking like how they playing like that. They trying to keep that check. Remember that. Y'all talking all this contract. Yeah, I'm telling y'all, it's a difference from G League money, Euro League money, and an NBA check, bro. It's
Hmm.
different money, bro. So they just be trying to stay in the league, man. That's all
Hey,
it
and
is.
that's why the front office saw Shake Milton doing too good in Milwaukee
And
and said, you
we got
know
some
what,
wolves on
your
this
ass
team
is
right now fighting for
you're
their
going with
lives.
Dorian Finney-Smith to the Lakers and bring back D'Lo. It's all a setup, man. Come on, man. Cam Johnson is next. Don't be surprised in the next week or two.
I still could believe we got
Hey,
D'Lo
yo,
back,
Hey,
man. I thought that
I
was gonna be
don't.
super
Hold
awkward.
on.
Hey, yo,
I
tell
don't
you the
have a
Hold
truth
problem
though.
with Cam Johnson being next, bro.
Hey,
All I
yo,
would
tell
like
you
is
the
H.
on.
truth.
I would
I
just
don't
like
think
H
he
Bailey
going
in
nowhere,
return.
bro. I don't
Hold on,
think he
hold on,
going
hold on, hold
nowhere.
on. Let's ask Joey BK because he just joined the panel. He ain't saying nothing yet. Tell me,
Joey.
Joey
Yo,
BK,
what's
he a
good?
member. Shelly, so they was asking Cam Johnson, you want him to stay or you want him to get traded?
Oh, Cam Johnson?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Everybody got a price, man. What the fuck? Ain't nobody untouchable.
What's the
Now,
price?
I like Cam Johnson. You know what I mean? I wouldn't mind him staying, but if the price is right, I'll pack his bags
What's
fucking tomorrow
what's
and
the
Uber
right
that
price?
nigga to JFK,
What's the
Newark,
right price?
Facts.
LaGuardia,
Facts.
whichever one.
What's the right
Um,
price?
I think two firsts, man. Two firsts is the right price, or a first and a good young player. I think that's
Yes.
fair.
They're very fair. Very fair.
Okay. But who doing that?
I don't know. Whoever want him. If you don't want him, then you ain't getting them. So, I mean, here's the thing: Marks and them are willing to trade CJ, right? But they're being flexible about it. They're not pressed to trade him. Like it gotta be the right package. Like if they don't receive the right package, then they cool with letting them stay here. Either way, it's a win-win for us, for real. It's
Word,
really no.
that's what they said. They said that they still look at him. If nobody come with the right deal, he still look like a piece that you could contend with. So
Yeah, exactly.
OKC's in the driver's seat, but so far what I heard is the Kings have now pivoted to John Collins. It seems like they're going away from it. Pacers are still
I heard
interested, but I don't know if they've upped
the
their offer
Cavs
yet.
too at the
You
point
said
too.
a piece he can contend with, bro. Like yo, bro. I ain't gonna lie to y'all, bro.
I heard
If
the
we keep,
Cavs too. You
if
heard?
we hold
Heard?
on to that nigga to the
Cavs don't
age of
got
30,
nothing, bro, to give us
if we
really.
hold on to
Yeah.
that
They
nigga
do.
for 4 more years and he the age of 32 or whatever, bro, playing the way he playing this right now, I would be highly surprised.
They were
Yeah.
saying something about Karis LeVert and George Niang and a first round draft pick for CJ.
I don't think they'll
Yeah,
give
Uh,
he
you
gonna.
Karras. That they're trying to give you Isaac Okoro, maybe a late first, and maybe a prospect they're not using. I don't think they'll give us
is it
Levert.
is it
Bro,
Okoro?
why would
Is
they
he
broke
on
up
the
the roster in
expiring?
the first place? They playing well. Why would
Right.
they break up the
Why would they
roster?
break up chemistry? To Breezy's point, why I
They
don't see
don't
them
have
as a
enough
team for
shooters.
us. Yeah,
Because they
I don't see
always
them as an
gonna try to
option
improve.
for us.
They trying to win a championship. They're gonna
Right,
always try to improve their roster.
Man,
right.
the
That's
Cavs
what I'm
don't even
saying. Though
sound
they
like that type of team to do that, bro. Like that's more of OKC land than anything, bro. The Cavs,
Yeah,
they haven't made any trades, bro, for real, in the last couple of years outside of goddamn on Spider anyway,
Spider.
bro. Like I don't,
yeah.
yeah. I'm like, come on, like let's be for real, bro. Like nobody touched Jared Allen, nobody touched Dean Wade, nobody touched Darius Garland, nobody touched Spider, nobody touched Evan Mobley. Nobody went after Isaac Okoro, my nigga. Them niggas had the same exact team for years. Them niggas just grew up. That's all it was. And now they got a better coach. Just so happened to be the coach that we had.
Yep.
Right.
Pretty
Right now,
pretty
right now it's
And,
OKC. I don't see any other team right now stepping up right
now that
now.
nigga turned Cleveland into goddamn Rome damn near. Them niggas is on their way to winning 70 games this year.
and they still ain't gonna win no chip. Who gives a fuck?
Yo, they got their
Yeah.
butts kicked tonight, Leave. I mean, OKC dominated without their two centers, man. I don't know.
Man, y'all be hype off this regular season shit, man.
Yeah.
Listen, man, the postseason separates the men from the boys. What
Yeah,
are you doing in the
Cleveland.
post? Because
And
the last
Any
time I checked,
Cleveland,
Any
I
team
checked,
will want Cam Johnson right now, bro. Any team that want to contend right now that doesn't have enough shooting will want Cam Johnson right now.
absolutely. I mean, but I heard that the
Joey,
Kings.
Joey,
I heard the Kings.
Joey, I get you. Joey, I get what you're saying in that aspect, bro. But let's be fair, bro. The Cavaliers have made leap after leap every year. I'm not
They
hating on
have.
them, bro. Like,
No, I'm
But
not
we
hating
just
on
talk
them.
about playoffs. Wait, Leave.
I'm
You
not
just talk about
hating on them.
playoffs, though. You got to see him perform when it
This
matters
is what
most.
I'm saying.
every year they advanced in the playoffs, bro.
That's
Like,
true.
let's not.
No, but Leaf, this is what I'm saying. I agree. They have improved, and they are a good young team. But until they show me they can get out the second round, I'm
Yep.
really not impressed because all they do is they improve during the regular season every year.
Mhm.
They go to the playoffs and lose in the second round. It's a fact. That's what they
Sound-
do.
to me,
That's
they sound
facts.
like
That's
to
facts.
me,
Is Joey's saying right there.
Been in this,
that
True.
we've been in
to
the
me
second
that's
round.
like
The
That was
only time
without
they've been in
Kenny
the second round
Atkinson.
was
I ain't gonna
last
lie.
year,
Kenny
bro. And
Atkinson.
now that they got
Right,
Kenny
Breezy.
it's almost a guarantee that they going to the conference finals, bro. Like,
Nah,
We'll
let's
see.
not.
Wait,
Kenny
almost?
Atkinson makes a difference.
I don't know, Leave.
nah.
They got to be Boston,
Nah,
Leave. They got to be
We'll see.
It's
Boston.
almost.
Boston's still a
So who
top dog.
Even though,
got in the conference finals? I know none of y'all niggas don't got the tangerines,
but
but
Leaf,
somebody
you
got
never
them.
Nah,
know.
Boston's
Even
still the top, bro.
even the
I got
Bucks got put
Boston,
out.
Cavs
Hold
and
on.
Celtics.
Against who?
Cavs.
Boston against who?
Cavs.
Orlando.
Leaf, I'm not playing
Yeah.
Hell
this.
no, no, Orlando.
Hey,
Yeah.
hold up,
Cavs.
real quick, y'all,
Orlando.
real quick. I'm not playing this
Oh, yeah.
favoritism shit.
Magic
in the
are a
regular
dark horse to
season.
look out for.
Hold up. I'm not playing this favoritism shit in the regular season because we seen the Bucks go home in the first round against the fucking Miami Heat. It can happen.
Yes.
Don't say it can't, bro. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
First of all,
We have seen that happen, but
First of
it
all,
happened for different
hold on,
reasons, bro.
one
We got to
question.
remember, Giannis played a total of 3 playoff games in the last
One
2
question.
years.
One question. How you got who on the panel said Orlando? Wasn't Orlando the same team that took Cleveland to 5 games last year or 7 games
Seven.
last year?
They took it to
Okay.
7. The full
So how
Monty.
you going
they
how
did.
you going to disrespect Orlando? Orlando could beat Cleveland.
exactly.
Right.
No, they
Hey,
can't.
hey,
Fair
that's a good
point.
point. Orlando is right. Hold on. Orlando was right behind Cleveland. They not too far off.
No, they
They
not.
like right
Not
there.
with all them injuries.
No, they
right?
not. Not with all them injuries. They not.
No. I'm not talking about.
Well, they got
injuries.
Paulo
I'm talking
back,
about
so
full roster.
That
And
don't mean
Franz is
shit.
coming
He
Superstar
is
back.
talent.
LeBron.
And Franz is
I
coming
think
back.
Franz is fully back.
You got Franz. Franz ain't coming back for a couple of weeks. Mo Wagner is out for the year, bro. And you still don't have a lead guard, bro. Like, that's the main problem.
Believe. What if they trade for Johnson? What if the Magic trade for Johnson and
Yeah,
Dayron, man?
I heard
Then
they
they're
had
right
said
back
that.
where they are.
That's not what they no. That's not what they need. They need a lead guard. They need a guard that can score and take the pressure off of Paolo, bro, and put him in pick and roll situations. That's what they really need. They don't
All I'm
have it.
saying is, I wouldn't be surprised if Orlando beat them in the playoffs. That's all I'm saying.
The only team Orlando could beat right now is the Tangerines because they don't have no depth, bro. That's why.
Yeah,
and I'm looking forward to that.
But you're talking based off of where they at right now as far as their
You got to
injuries.
talking about based off where they at right now. What else do we go from?
But we don't know where they're going to be at health wise when the playoffs come. That's why it doesn't make sense to talk about it now.
So let me ask you a question: would this be a realm of possibility if this were to happen? What picks do Orlando have? Because hell, we could send Cam Johnson there, but what if we put D'Lo in that? Then they have a guard.
You can't attach D'Lo. You can only trade him by himself. He has a clause right now for being traded to us. You can't trade him by himself.
If Cam Johnson go for any first rounds, bro, it's gonna be late first rounds this season, bro. The first rounds that you want is for future draft picks, like 26 and 27, that you could possibly get in the lottery, bro. Like sometime down the line. What you want to do is trade him somewhere to a team that need to win now. You know what I'm saying? Like, and they don't really have no real timetable of what they're going to do in the future. OKC They lined up. As long as they still continue to keep their pieces that they drafted in the last few years, bro. With Wiggins and Topich and all of them, they good. That's what they wanted to do. They want to live in the draft forever. Because they still, you got to remind ourselves, bro. They still got some of the most, if not the first or second most picks in the draft. Still. So they
That's
not
how they
stressed
have to
about.
build. They're a small market.
But
Nobody
Yeah,
but
wants
but
to
but
chase it.
but,
what
but
I'm
wait,
telling
but
you,
Lee,
what I'm
they
trying
got
to tell you is they not stressed about losing SGA if he does walk because they'll just rebuild quick right over again anyway.
nah. That's no
They're not
Yeah,
guarantee,
stressed
Lee.
about that.
Wait,
the
Lee, that's no guarantee.
nah,
If they lose, say they're gonna be
the
right back
pro
where they
the
are.
problem
That's
with
what's
getting on
wrong with
the
drafting
problem with
one
getting
time.
Orlando's draft picks is one, it wouldn't matter much because they own their draft capital. So even if they gave us one of their first rounders, that shit probably will end up being 25 or 24 because they're not going to be
Right.
asked for a long period of time. So I
Exactly.
Fair
mean,
point. Fair point.
it wouldn't make sense to get one of their picks. You want to strategically, if Sean Marks had a brain, he could do if he could do a Boston and Houston chess move where you can load up on some of these bad teams' draft capital, and he could play chess with it. While we're good, that pick can be doing our work for us, which could land us, in the top 10 or in the lottery. But we don't got a smart GM, so I mean, it is what it is.
LM,
So
you're
Exactly.
hired. I'm LM, you're
hold on.
hired.
Hold on, let me ask you, LM, would you try to trade up in the draft? Like we got 4 first rounds. Would you like take 2 of those? And you know what I
I don't
mean?
think I would love to, but I don't think we're going to be able to do it. Mostly because this is an elite draft class. Most of these teams, they're probably looking for somebody to complement them. Or, Leaf had a point in last year's draft with Topic and these guys. Like they're looking for players that can either replace whatever they got going on or add to their roster in terms of complementary pieces. Um, I just think they probably will hold on to their draft picks. I don't think they necessarily, especially top 10. I don't think top 10.
I think that's
Nobody
all we
is
need to
is
hold on to. All we need to hold on to is a top
and the
8 pick.
Milwaukee pick look like it's going to be around 15 ish if they keep losing anyway. So,
Word, bro.
Right.
All we need to do is stay in the top 8 to 5. If we could stay in that top 10 to 5, we good, bro. Like,
Man,
we need to worry about
the
our
hell with
our
all of
pick.
that, bro.
Like
Like
our pick is the most
that's what
important. The
we
Knicks
really
and
need
the
to worry about.
Milwaukee pick just falls our
We need to
way.
worry about what we can control, and that's our pick. LM is 100% right. The thing is, bro, that we still bottom 7, so we in the range, bro. We in the range of like 22, 23 wins on this season, bro, and that's still good. You know what I'm saying? So however the lotteries will work out. Listen, if all 7 teams wind up in the 20 to 22 range of wins, bro, that means you basically rolling the dice as it is.
We would have
The
been in
lowest team
second
can
Well,
end up.
place.
apparently,
The
if
lowest
the
team
lottery
can
was today,
the
we would
team
be
with
at 7. Well, I mean,
That's not
listen.
good. 7 is not the mission here, man.
how's
Top
that's
5.
not
That's the
good
Man, but
though?
mission.
like no,
That
but
is
bro, see
good.
y'all going off them bum ass mock drafts, bro. We don't know that, bro. Like, listen, the lottery.
Yeah.
This is the reason why it's a lottery. The draft lottery is not tomorrow, bro. That's what I need people to understand. And Nets
Fact.
fans have been picking their hair out, bro, all season long, bro. The draft lottery is tomorrow, but it's not. It's in May. That's
we
the
not
problem.
we're not arguing. We're just talking about put yourself in the best odds. Like I think everybody and
Exactly.
their mom here know the ping pong ball. If Sean Marks was doing this the correct way from the jump, and we was thinking correctly, and on May 12th it landed at 4, I wouldn't be tight because he did what he was supposed to do, and we still landed on 4.
Exactly.
Fuck it, we can't control that. All right, bet we got 4. We got to do what we can do with that. Fuck it. But like, it
LM,
is
bro.
what it
As
is.
a
So if
LM,
he would have came, so if
LM,
he
as
would
a
have came
Spurs
back,
supporter, bro, you and I both know, bro. Like you could
Man.
do this. You could do this the
Man.
right way, bro. Like there's a right way to doing this. The San Antonio Spurs started that season
Man.
off 8-3 before they got Wemby, bro. Stop.
All right, and Brian Wright wasn't like, yo, he dealt them. He dealt DeRozan and Lonnie and DeJounte Murray, all of them
DeJounte Murray and
immediately. He
and
dealt them
Jakob Poeltl went
immediately.
last.
He didn't
Yeah,
wait
and
until
Jakob
January
Poeltl
or
went. Yeah,
February.
you're
He
right.
dealt them
And
immediately.
Jakob Poeltl
Immediately.
went last, bro. And then that was it. We trade Cam Johnson, we are guaranteed getting Ace Bailey. I don't give a shit what nobody said.
Guaranteed. Leave. Where's this blind faith, man? Because you're very confident in that, man. When we're we're about what
You know what's
14 wins right
crazy?
now. Very
Hey,
confident, man.
you know what's so crazy? If we would have just stayed the course and we would have lost that game against Portland, we would have been in 6 right now. I think you.
Exactly.
I think. Hold on,
Thank
hold
you,
on.
Joey. Thank
I think.
you.
I think the New Orleans Pelicans are going to start winning games. That would
Mm.
have dropped us to the top. I mean the bottom 5, and we would have been right in the bottom 5. But nope.
Well, to be fair, since
Right.
since their roster is
Right.
better
We
than us,
still
I
gonna
think
While
by
you
be.
play,
We
May,
still
while you
gonna be.
playing,
they could overcome
the
us
Toronto
in the
Raptors is starting to
series.
win games too, bro. They just beat Boston the
Yeah,
other
yeah,
night, bro.
yeah. I
Like,
We
think
so
they
still
can. They're gonna
gonna.
win more
We
games.
still gonna
They're gonna
be in
win
that
more
I'm
bottom
not.
games.
five, bro.
I'm not
Right.
convinced. I'm not convinced Toronto was going to win much more though, even though they beat Boston.
Toronto
That's
just got they just got RJ and quickly back, bro. With
word
Scotty,
they
bro. Like,
did. All right, I
yes.
digress. Then I digress. I digress.
Yeah, yeah. They got their guys back, so I think they're gonna win
Yeah,
I,
more
bro.
games.
The Pelicans just got Zion and DeJounte back. These is players way better than
oh yeah,
anybody on our roster.
back.
So
So turn up,
unless you,
then turn up, Toronto and New Orleans. We need y'all to turn up, man.
You not
Yeah,
out
keep
taking
going.
Washington and Utah, but I think we're gonna
no,
be
we're not
above.
out
How
taking
the
them
fuck
niggas, bro.
Ace
Like,
Bailey
no,
made that shit?
Yeah.
we're not out
You
taking them
can't
Let me
niggas,
look
outtake
at
bro.
the
I
these
ain't gonna
top
lie.
standings
taking the
real quick.
states.
Yo,
Hey,
Ace Bailey hit some
I got
crazy
Joey.
shot, yo.
Joey BK, I got you, Joey
Yeah,
BK.
yo, LM. Did you watch Hoop Show last night? He says we don't need Ace Bailey.
Hey, hey, what
Yeah,
about
Yo.
Charlotte? Y'all think we going? Hold up,
That
hey,
that
he
nigga
y'all
got a
think we
tried.
gonna
line.
catch up to Charlotte? Hold up, real quick, y'all.
No,
Y'all
Nah,
think we gonna
Charlotte.
catch up
I
to
think Charlotte
Charlotte?
gonna win more games.
Charlotte,
I think they can win
Nah,
more
Charlotte gonna
games.
be
Charlotte's
there.
looking to trade pieces off, LM. I hear they want draft capital, so I don't
Charlotte,
think they
yeah.
care.
Hold on,
Yeah.
y'all. Hold on. This is the standards from the other way around, where you don't got the wins at the top, you got the losses at the top. We ain't gonna do better than Washington, like I said. Well, the Wizards they got that. You know what I mean?
That's a
They like
fact.
they like the Wizard of tanking.
Fact.
But word.
They ain't
So
getting no
hold on.
number one pick.
Right.
Yo,
Hold on.
yeah, go
I
ahead,
want
go ahead.
to, because I don't really do this, but I'm listening to y'all and y'all talk about markets. And again, we was talking about markets, and I know for sure the Brooklyn Nets got the best market out of all of those teams that's above the Brooklyn Nets right now on the screen. Now, I'm saying that to say that the Brooklyn Nets don't have a championship. That the Toronto Raptors do, the Pelicans don't, the Utah Jazz don't, and I
The
think the
Wizards do.
Charlotte
Charlotte
Hornets don't.
Hornets, man.
Right. So I'm saying that to say the, you know what I'm saying? We gotta rise, bro. This draft is gonna change the trajectory on how fast we can compete. I don't know how every time I see Ace Bailey, he's projected to be the second pick. Um,
Mm.
from and again, I don't know it what because of the lottery. It's not like the NFL. The NFL is like a short thing, more on your record, but this is different with the you know what I'm saying, the NBA. So you got to respect the fact that it is a lottery, but we do got the best. I mean, it is the backyard for the Brooklyn Nets. I already
I
said
can
that.
tell you why Ace Bailey is
Like
being projected
it
to be
makes sense
second.
for him to be here. Both of those players make sense for them to be part of this
Yeah, that's what we would
Brooklyn
hope to
Nets, bro.
think, but
I'm
you know what I
watching
mean?
Rutgers right now. Ace Bailey just hit some crazy ass
Yo,
shot,
I know
man.
y'all. I notice y'all give Detroit a hard time. What about Charlotte, man? These dudes been shit for a long time, and they've
But
been
what
getting
about
some
their
decent
draft
I think
picks.
picks?
Lamelo. I think the injuries to Lamelo is what's really like his
Yeah,
work.
bro.
Like he
The
hasn't had a
injuries
healthy
been like kind of
season,
messing
man.
them
But
around. If
but
anything,
no,
yeah.
hold on. I'm glad Joey said that because my thing is, do they get these high draft picks and it just don't work out because they don't do the right thing with the high draft pick? Like us,
Exactly.
we the ones, we the franchise that's not even getting those high draft picks. We doing what best with what we got. You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying? We get Noah Clowney at 21. We get a Cam Thomas at 27. We getting Zion Williams after he been in the league for 3 seasons. You know what I'm saying? And he's a 10th. He's at 10th. Like, so we getting the talent. And the difference between the high and low, in my opinion, in the lottery is the shot creation. That's why I tell you, like, yo, y'all debate that Cade is better than Cam Thomas. I get y'all that, bro. You know, Cam Thomas is my favorite player, but Cade Cunningham is nice. I ain't gonna hold you. You know what I'm saying?
I think LaMelo got injury problems though, Breezy. Like, remember his second year, I think they made like a plane.
It's a lot of these
Like,
niggas in the
a
league. They
lot
got
of these
Why would
dudes
injury
they
are
think
just.
problems.
that?
You want to hear my
Helen,
assessment on LaMelo? I think he's an exceptional talent, but he just brittle as fuck. He just one of
That's
them
Yeah,
what it
players.
is.
He's gonna be hurt a lot. The boy is he brittle,
he
man.
Or
he's
do you
not a
think?
Very
Or
primary
true.
do you think?
star.
Or do you
He's
think
a secondary star.
he got to do too much over there? Like
Listen,
the
hold
nigga
on.
got to score 50 points for them to win games.
Ah,
Like
Right,
boys is
right.
brittle.
Hold on.
He got
Maybe.
baby bones.
Hold on. I'm glad y'all said that. Lamelo, what was his pick again?
He was like
He was
second, I think.
second. He was second
He was
pick.
yeah,
second.
Right,
probably
He was
second.
behind Ant.
right,
No,
Yeah.
he was third. He was third.
right.
He
So
was
my
Oh
third.
yeah, it
Then
was
he
question,
behind
Wiseman.
Wiseman.
And yeah,
Wiseman.
Wiseman and
right,
then
Okay, yeah,
LaMelo.
you're right. He
right,
was third. Ant was second.
right.
Yeah.
So what I'm saying, that's
Ant
a
was
prop.
first.
No,
Wiseman was second.
Ant was
No,
first.
Wiseman
Wiseman
was
was
Listen,
third.
second, and LaMelo. Yeah,
listen.
LaMelo was third.
What I'm saying is to keep it real true, trajectory wise, if we was to get a pick that high, and after Melo being on the team for that long, and that's what they doing, I would say that's a failure, bro. Like he as good as he is, and y'all
We
keep
got
around
to
those
stop
talent
going
y'all
by
got.
that trajectory, bro. That's the
No,
most
listen,
bullshit
not,
he only
trajectory that you got to
22
have.
though,
hold on.
Bro,
No,
he's been on the ass team this whole time, bro. And you can't just draft a point guard and expect him to change your franchise without giving him other
They don't got
pieces.
depth. Their biggest
Like,
problem is they haven't
hell
attracted
no,
good
bro.
veteran talent on the team. You
No,
look at the talent
the
on the team
problem
last 2
is
years.
that they got
Nobody really
injured,
remembers
bro. Like
anybody on
that's
that
the
team.
problem. Everybody got
I don't
injured,
know.
bro. From
How
Miles
long he been
Bridges,
on
bro.
that team? What's that? 3 years?
And
He been
did
on
they
that
resign?
team
Did
for
they sign
5
Taj
years.
Gibson to that team? Taj Gibson, like isn't that guy supposed to be retired? Why is he
And
still
he like
playing?
He's been on
I'm
that
years
not.
team for
old.
5 years. They've been on since
Nah,
2020.
Taj
Yeah,
Gibson
nah.
like 60.
Listen,
wild,
Taj
hold
Gibson
wild.
on.
somebody grandfather. He's still
Right.
playing.
Yeah,
Hold on. This what this what
The
I'm trying to tell
problem
y'all.
is,
Hold on. This what I'm trying to tell y'all. Trajectory wise, I asked So Greasy this before y'all pulled up on the panel. What y'all want, man? Like 5, 6 seasons, and I'm saying that to say the last two champions in Denver and Celtics, they had duos took 5 seasons with the you know what I'm saying, Denver Nuggets, and it took 6 seasons with the Tatum and Brown for them to win a championship. Are the Brooklyn Nets fans cool with taking 5, 6 seasons with a duo with Ace Bailey or whoever to win a championship? Or y'all feel impatient? Like,
I'm
nah,
cool with
it's
it.
one or two.
it,
One or
Only
it
two.
only
depends
people
on
that
Fine,
only
what the
Yeah,
studs
yeah.
breeds at the end of the day.
only
bro.
Depends
people
on what
that's
they
not
do.
cool
When is
that
the
bring
last?
I'm out.
When is the last rookie
I
that
gotta
came into the
correct something.
league besides
listen.
Tim Duncan? When is the last rookie that came into the league that won their team a championship before the age of 24?
But you know what? That's kind of crazy too
Bro, that's
because
I'm
let's not
not. I'm
act like
not.
the
So
Spurs
what you
wasn't
said
on the.
that to say
Hold
what?
up, real quick. But let's not act like the Spurs wasn't on the good
Because
problem though.
the generational prospects in the league, even LeBron and KD ain't win a chip until their later years.
Oh no, I just
Like,
want them to compete.
LM,
I
because
just
it's
want
all
them to
about your
compete.
setup too. It's all
Right.
about your
right,
setup.
LeBron has been in Cleveland for years, and they didn't reach a finals until what age? 20?
Oh
Was he
seven.
25?
When
Oh
Tim
seven.
Duncan went,
He
hold
reached
up,
the
when Tim
finals when he
Duncan
was
went to
22.
The Spurs was already somewhat of a problem. LeBron went to the Cavs, they didn't have shit. They was very
Right, but
bare metal.
it took them
So it's
even when they
different.
went to the finals. Like it took them. It wasn't right away. It took a couple of years.
That's a fact. Listen, I'm cool
So
with it. I'm cool with it. Listen, I'm cool with us taking 3, 4, 5 years as long as we playing good basketball and we're improving around the edges to finally win a championship. I'm cool with it. The only people that's not going to be cool with it is casuals. The type of motherfuckers that think we're going to get Ace Bailey and he going to win us a championship in 2 years. It's not feasible. Okay? Get it out your head.
right,
He's going to be a piece.
You know what the
They bring
strategy?
him
You know what the strategy is? Whoever you draft this year and the following year, in around 2 to 3 years, if these guys are playing really well, there's a timeline to get a star when you're not over the cap and let them
Hold
play
on.
with
You
those
don't
guys
need to
and go
tank.
for it
You
at that
don't need
point.
to tank. You don't need to tank 2 years in a row, bro.
No,
No,
I'm talking
yes
about
you
the
do.
contract. I'm talking about the
Hell no, you
contract
don't need to
alignment. When
tank
they're
two
in their
years in a
third,
Yes
row.
you
or
do.
when they're in their third, or
How?
when they're in their third
Please tell
years,
me
you
why
can
do
go
you
for a
need to
star
tank
at that
two
point.
years in a row?
Hold on.
LM
Please tell.
explain this.
Hold
Right,
on. Hold
right.
on.
Hold on. Let that conversation happen. I want
Please,
to.
please tell
This.
me why do you tank 2 years in a row when you got top draft picks in this draft when you got possibly a 15th and possibly a chance to get a first top 5 pick? Why would you want to tank again the following year when you can, and you got a whole bunch of
We don't even know if we got a top
Let him
five for
finish,
real.
bro. Let
One.
him finish. Let him finish. Let him finish.
bro, and you got a whole bunch of money to spend in free agency.
I got money to blow.
Come on now, like who? Why would you tank 2 years in a row just because you got draft picks for the following year? You can use
Because
those.
we the Nets.
So
That's
Breeze,
why.
No. You can use those picks to
no,
get
you gotta
other
remember the
players.
chart,
I
so
can answer
Breezy.
that. I can answer
All
that.
right,
The
let
re-
him answer, bro.
You could use those picks to trade for other
Right.
players.
The reason, one, if you've seen this free agency, is trash. There's no one in this free agency that you're going to get that is going to add any amount of winning to this
Instant
team, unless
value.
niggas is telling me they want LeBron here.
Good
Two,
point.
the reason why Sean Marks got 25 and 26 back is because that is the front office's vision of how long it will take, knowing that it's two elite generational draft classes.
You could
They
trade
know
those
that
picks
these.
for 2026 for a player in 2026.
Hell no. Why would you
Why
do
can't
that?
you trade a first round pick in 2026
Because
for a
that's what we
star
got him
already?
back for.
Bro,
That's
you
Yeah.
that's
already
what you got him back
you
for.
already, bro. You can't have 2 years
Who are you
of
trading those picks
you
for
can't,
in
bro.
the
Let me tell
league?
you
Who you
something. Let me
getting?
tell you something. We got 4 first round draft picks in this draft, right? So y'all just want to keep drafting rookies and not have nobody else on this team.
And it's the
Nah,
same
nah.
mindset that got us into the
But we haven't even
situation we are
drafted
now as an
anybody yet, so
organization.
No, this
Breezy.
is what this is the point, bro. This is the point I'm making. Everybody always talking about go draft this player, go draft this player. But what happens to the players that's already in the NBA that you got to spend the money on for?
So Greasy, I agree with you, right? I agree with you. But why do we have to expedite this process, my brother? That's
What
all
you
I'm
mean
saying.
expedite
Why?
the if you get a first round draft pick this year and you possibly got 2 picks in the one in the top 5 and one in top 15, whereas though these players, if this draft is so good, why tank the next year again? Why would
Well,
you tank?
Because it's an elite draft class next year.
Bro, you make no sense, bro. Nobody's trying to.
Wait,
That's
What you
losing
mean
man.
make no
That's a
sense?
losing
wait,
These is
mentality. That's a
Breezy,
losing
put up the free
so
mentality,
agency.
Greasy,
bro.
tell that to
Wait,
That's
hold
a
on.
losing
OKC.
mentality,
Wait, guys,
bro.
hold
one
on,
Tell
sec,
that
one
to
sec, Breezy.
OKC and tell that
ask
to
Greasy a
Orlando.
question. Let me ask
That's
him
a
a
Wait,
question.
losing
Hold on,
mentality,
wait, one
Tell
bro.
that
second.
to
Wait,
OKC and tell that to
Look,
Orlando.
Breezy,
look,
wait, Breezy, look up the free agency for So Breezy. Look up the free agency and show him how bad it is. I think he needs to see what it looks like.
it
yeah, it's
is
The
bad.
free
bad, bro.
agency
There's
Not
for
only,
this
no
year.
It is bad.
realistically, if you say in me and Dylan
Yeah,
was just
that'd be
saying
a good
this
example
last
None of
for
night.
these niggas is
If
getting
you if
drafted
you
projected
if
as D
you
Wade,
in
LeBron James,
2026,
Michael
it,
Jordan, and you niggas just want to draft
then
everybody
why
just
do they
because
have to
they in
be
the
those
first round.
three?
but so
They can
Greasy. So
just
you
beat them.
telling me,
Let them make their
look,
own
real
path.
quick. You
We don't know
telling
what
me?
these players is going to be.
Let me break up a hypothetical. So you telling me, right? Let's say we knock it out the park. We get everybody we want in this draft. That you're telling me that we supposed to be instant contenders,
Who
instant
said
playoff team
who
success?
said contender, bro? Nobody said instant contender, but nobody wants to tank 2
No,
years in a
they're not
row.
going to tank. They're going to
Teams have
compete.
tanked 2 years
What?
in a
What
row,
are
and
you
it
talking about?
worked.
They just was winning with players
Who?
that already
Who take 2
they
years in a
Teams
row?
saying
have
that
tanked two
are
years in a
not
row, and
good.
it
What are you
Who?
worked.
So
talking about?
Who?
here's
If you
here's
could,
the thing. It's only
Orlando did
I'm
it.
pretty
it's
sure
only
Cam Thomas is
so
not
Greasy.
gonna
Orlando,
want to tank
I don't
two
know if
years in a
Orlando
row.
did it 2 years
So
in a row.
Come on,
it's
man.
only two trajectories in
Come
this
on, man.
league. Either,
I don't
hold
know
up,
if Cam Thomas is gonna want to
Houston
tank
hold
did
up.
two
it.
years
Let
in
me
a
just
row.
say this real quick to so greasy. There's only two trajectories in this league. You either contending or you tanking. It ain't no gray area, bro.
You can look.
Plenty of teams in the gray area.
It's teams that make the
Yeah,
playoffs
but
and
they
they're
don't
not.
want to be in the gray
It's
area. Being
it's
in the gray
teams that
area
make
is
the playoffs and
purgatory,
they
Yeah,
man.
not.
but they don't got no choice, bro. Like
I
It's teams that
understand that,
make
but
the
we have a
playoffs.
choice, Leaf.
we do.
We
What
have
choice do we have?
options. We
I
have
don't know,
options.
bro. I
Do
don't
we?
know, bro.
Bro,
You
Yeah,
could
we
hold
have.
on.
I
arguably
don't know.
say
I
We
the
got
don't know.
cap
2020.
space. We
Listen,
got
You could
cap
listen.
space.
arguably
We got
say the
draft picks. That don't
2026
mean we have
lottery
options.
1 through 10 is better than this year. That and Sean Marks and them, you think they research and scout these players way before the fans even know who the fuck these niggas are. They know what they doing. In any case,
No, they
if
don't.
you if
But
in
they know what they doing.
2026,
But at the same time, most people up here say
right? But this is what I'm
Sean Marks
saying.
doesn't know what he's
In
doing.
the elite
Like
in
I
the
don't
elite
understand
in
They
how
the
that
in
don't
the
know
happens.
what they
elite
doing.
Hold on, let me finish. And then the elite
I
draft
am.
class, like in the
I'm
elite
not
draft
saying
class,
that.
like
Let's
next
not
year,
act like
Mike.
Sean Marks ain't fuck up now. He done
Well,
fucked up
Mike,
plenty.
hold
in
on,
the
hold
in the
on, Mike.
elite draft class, like next
Almost
year,
the next.
this
Mike,
free agency is nowhere near as good as 2026 free agency is going to be. If
Right,
you're going
right.
to try to get
And the
free
best
agents,
guy is
go in 2026 and get them.
I
Not
just
and
this
said
so
free
that.
agency.
and
I
so
just said
breezy
you can
and so
trade.
breezy. The
But
I
best
you
just
do
guy,
it
said you
after
can
the
Brandon.
trade
draft.
Wait,
those
You don't
picks
do it
wait.
in
before.
2026.
And so
I
breezy.
just said that.
The best guy available is Brandon Ingram, who wants $200 million. Nobody's giving him that money just because he can score. He does nothing else for your team. So the
Exactly.
market is really bad this
Somebody
summer
give
Give me
for
a
him.
us.
fool to
Somebody
get
giving
the
him that money.
program.
I never
It
said
ain't gonna be us.
2020. I never said
I don't know if
2025.
it's gonna
I
be him.
said
I
Paying
don't
you
know who
can.
200
it's gonna be.
M's. That's NBA inflation right there. Playing 200 M's for Brandon Ingram.
Yeah, like, come on. What's the
Hey,
point? Cam
and
Thomas
that's
scores
what's
better
going
than he
on.
does, and he's not making anything right
Bro,
now.
And they
Trav.
just came out and said they are not pursuing any superstars or any type of Giannis. We're not going after him this year, bro. If niggas
I mean,
want
I
to
mean, I
compete
mean,
for the
you hope
champ,
so, LM. But with Sean Marks, you never know, man. Cross your fingers. Cross your fingers with that one. Ugh.
I get it. But I mean, realistically, I know we're not going after Jimmy.
Listen, can I
No,
say something else?
hell no.
Let me say
Thank
this.
you.
Y'all both
That's
right.
not going.
Y'all both right,
Nah,
to
we
be
gonna get
honest with
to
Hey
it.
you.
yo, players come available,
Hold on,
bro.
hold on.
Players come
Y'all-
available anytime. That's all I'm saying.
No,
And
y'all both right. We can expedite the process if need be because we have the draft capital and the cap space to do it. However, like LM said, it doesn't really make sense because the free agents out there is kind of like ass, and you still got another generational fucking draft
I'm
next
not
year.
talking. I'm not talking about 2025 and 2026 is a way better free agency than this year.
That's a fact.
Right.
That's what I
So,
said.
so if you going into 2026 with draft picks and you already cashed out on a good draft picks in 2025, what's the problem with going out to get another proven player?
2026, we're not wasting our pick. If anything,
Oh,
What are you
you're
Breezy
probably
talking
wants
gonna
to
about, bro?
trade
you're
You
that
want to
pick.
keep
That's what
hold
on
he
on.
wants.
drafting
He
You're
wants to
gonna
people,
trade
hold
it.
bro.
on. Let me
You
finish.
just
You're
want to
gonna
have a
use that
roster
tip.
full of 19-year-olds that just a whole starting five of
Every
19
person
year
coming into
olds,
the league at 19. What are we talking about?
bro.
They gotta grow up, right? We're not
Bro,
gonna get
bro,
23-year-olds
bro,
in the
bro,
draft.
bro.
If I was
And then you're gonna be
19-year-old,
watching the Nets lose for 5 years in a row
that's
because they
That's
crazy.
don't
cool.
got no type of good
That's
players.
your
Bro,
opinion, bro.
That's cool. But
We don't know that.
if they turn into
And if they turn
OKC, I'm
into
cool with it.
studs, y'all gonna be sitting here thinking like, yo, we got
they're gonna be
Exactly.
just like the Grizzlies, not being
If they
good
turn into
1 year and
if they
then
turn
John
into
trash.
Morant. John
OKC,
Morant led
they can
Memphis to a
also turn
second
into
seed in his
OKC.
second year.
Cool. They
Bro,
can turn
bro,
into
He was 20
OKC as
years. He
well.
was 20 years old. Like, what are we talking about?
Yeah,
Or
John Morant had immediate success for Memphis.
it's a
wait till
Luca had
sport.
immediate
Double-edged
success for
sport, brother.
Dallas
they
They
gonna
can
turn
at
to
also
20 years
OKC.
old.
They gonna turn to OKC when all the players getting old.
Bro, what are you
OKC is a
talking
young
about?
team.
You just
That's
said
what I'm
they
telling you.
young.
And they good
And
because
then
all the top teams that they used to play are old now.
So
what,
what are you talking about, bro?
guys,
What do you
guys.
mean
So
what
bro?
I'm
so
talking
Breezy just
about?
wants to
They
win,
not
guys. He
playing
just wants to win,
OKC
man.
are
Can't
not
blame the guy
OKC
for
are
wanting
not
to
playing
win.
the
I
old
understand he's
Warriors.
talking a
They're
little
not
bit.
playing the
A
same
little
elite
bit.
teams that's been
So
in the
what's the
West,
case for
bro.
Orlando? Because Orlando's a
Listen,
bunch of
OK
21-year-olds and they're
OKC
doing
did not
good.
do nothing
easy.
against
No
Dallas.
matter
These
what
niggas is
young
not doing
guys we
nothing.
get, no matter what young guys we get, they're gonna have to grow up together, bro. So it doesn't matter,
I
bro.
You
mean,
already got
well,
young guys. You can't have
I
a
think
group.
to speak to so greasy part, bro. Like I think, listen, it's clear that we need vets on this team, bro. And the vets that we had on this team under Jordy Fernandez, they all hoop. They all of them hoop, bro. Like I don't care whether it's D'Lo, either bum ass Ben Simmons was kind of hooping, bro. Like come on, bro. Like and we've been
Nah,
listening
nah.
about him for years. He has been balling, bro. Like stop it, bro. Like he has
What do you mean by bowling? Define bowling to me besides getting blocked at the rim by his own dunk.
playing. He's been playing a lot better than what he played, bro, on last year, bro. Like listen,
Because
and
he
so
wants
has
money. I don't know who said it. A-Train said he wants money.
okay,
That's why he's playing
okay.
well.
Okay, all
Bro,
right. So what's okay? So how do you explain Cam Johnson being the most effective percentage shooter in the league, bro? Does he want money
Because he was
because he
firing his
already
own
got
shots.
paid?
Wait. Ben Simmons did not help Johnson get all this. Johnson actually showed you can hit his own shots this year. He didn't need Ben for all that. You
That's a
watch some
fact.
of
No,
the
I'm not,
games.
bro.
Kate,
I see. Hold up. Wait. See, now you going all over the place. I didn't connect the
No, what
two.
do you mean?
All
Joey just sounds right. Oh, okay.
No, all I said was the veteran players on this team have played much better under Jordy Fernandez than they played under anybody else. All of them, bro. I don't care. It's D'Lo. You could D'Lo. Who we just traded, Struder. Everybody that you could think of, bro. They
They're going
all
to
play
play.
better. And we
But can I
clearly
say
need
something? Not
them.
to
If
take
we're
nothing
gonna
away from
compete, we
Jordy.
clearly need them.
Right. But listen, we got to bring context to this. Not to take nothing away from Jordy because he's a good young coach. But have you ever thought that they're playing better under Jordy because they're getting more touches and they're getting to do things that they weren't allowed to do when they were fucking role players on a good team?
Listen,
Yep.
we go with a bunch of young guys.
I'm just saying, like,
We go with a bunch of
guess
young
what?
guys, bro.
And guess
Yo,
what? They still role players on a bad team, bro. Like they just
word.
playing better. That's all it is.
Hey, yo,
Nah,
the
play
Nets
calling.
go
Wait,
with
Lee, you're the same guy that said a few days ago his team was a dumpster fire. Nobody's gonna be on his team. Now you compliments me. What's going on here?
No. The X's and O's is different. It's different. You can obviously see the X's and O's. Jordy Fernandez is a way better X and O coach than Steve Nash or Jack Vaughn or Kevin
Most
Holland.
definitely, 100%.
Yo, see, hold on, just
question.
recently, right?
Hold on, let me ask this question. What's more impressive? Putting up good numbers on a bad team or putting up impressive numbers on a good team? What's more impressive?
I'll go Plan B. I'll go Plan B right there.
Bro, we a bad team by record, bro. But when them niggas was on the court, bro, and early in the season, everybody in here was panicking. Everybody in here, bro, had us in the damn play-in, bro. Everybody up in here was panicking, bro, because we didn't appeal to the whole thing.
I wasn't. Hold on. Let me say this, Ella, real quick. I got you though. I don't believe that the 2026 our pick in 2026 is more important than our pick this year. I believe that the 2025 pick. I believe the 2025 pick, our pick, is the most important pick out of all of the picks that we got. Excuse me. So I'm saying that to say, try. I'm dealing. I'm wheeling and dealing.
Really, that's not true, man.
Hold on.
You got two of those things in 2026.
No. I'm just saying. Listen, I'm not. This is not my job. This is all for entertainment. LM, I don't know if they're taking Big Fan BC advice. I'm just saying. I know we got a Milwaukee pick. We got a Knicks pick with no protections. We got this other 2025 pick, and we got our own pick, right? So what I'm saying is those 3 firsts right there, I will take that to move up. I would take all those picks and all of the 2025 second round picks, give those 5 picks up. So that
you wilding with the second round.
You wilding? No, I'm not doing that shit. Hell no.
The second round.
No. I'm not doing none of that shit. I understand you trying to have a quick come up, my nigga, and get back to the damn playoff. But no, it don't work that way, bro.
And you can argue both drafts are important.
Do the shit the right way, man. Stop trying to
not only that, these teams don't gotta accept your deal, bro. They don't have to let you move up.
Listen, all right, but hold on. Now, but here's the logic to it. The logic is with Zach Edey. Zach Edey was projected to go 21 and 22 in the beginning of all of this, and drafts talk and all of that. And then it was projected to Miami like at 15. But he wound up being a top 10 pick and being a 9th pick. So I'm saying instead of that happening to us, let's try to get Derek Queen fast. Like instead of try to wait for him to fall to the 20-something pick, try to pick him up sooner than that.
Derek Queen.
Can I say this, Breezy? Not too many teams are getting wiggle room in a generational draft. They want to try to get the Ace Baileys and the Cooper Flags just like us, bro. They not just trying to let us fucking move up.
Exactly.
Bro, but you didn't hear my proposition? Like, you didn't hear my proposition?
Yeah, I mean,
I heard the proposition, bro, but I ignored the hell out of it, bro.
Wait. Breezy's idea, though, but getting both Ace and Harper there would be a dream come true, man. If you got Ace, Harper, and Thomas, there's your young big 3, the rejuvenated big 3, man. You'd be sick right there. That would be awesome.
Hold on. Let me ask the chat.
Ace Harper, bro. There's no reality of us getting Ace Harper.
Reality is
both drafts are important though. It's not just this draft.
To get that pick.
What the hell is our big man, bro? Like, get out of here.
Hold on. I
And
just
we do have 31 picks to move around, so we could do something crazy. To Breezy's point, we could do
yo.
something crazy with four votes as
We
well.
can, bro.
26 picks.
There's nobody moving up in this draft, bro. Like get it off, like get it out of y'all heads.
Yeah, I
Listen,
don't think
hold
so
on.
either.
Listen. All right. So listen. At the end of the
Ain't
day,
nobody moving up in this draft, bro.
listen. Even let's just say
Get what you get.
listen, as a net fan advocate, even if that's true, Milwaukee, that might be the more likely situation that could happen for us. I don't know. And this pick, the tricky one, if we was to get a Phoenix pick, bro, that shit, if we could wind up getting a Phoenix pick somehow, that shit'd be good for the Nets, bro. But I don't know how that shit really goes. This shit is confusing as hell. It says swap his pick to Brooklyn for the Phoenix pick.
So
I
can
think
I
we
ask
just
y'all
get a simple
If
Well,
they
pick.
don't
Houston
pick
got
the
Houston
Simple
got
pick.
Phoenix picks, so
the
Yeah.
2026 pick, the 2026 picks, where are those supposed to be at? The two
we
those
picks.
the
only
top
we only
those
have we only have two. We got one in the first round, and then I think one in the
yeah.
second round.
Yeah, we only
Okay,
got
I'm
one
First
just
pick
one
saying.
is the
right
one we
now.
got. But
I'm
that's why we're
saying.
trying to deal Cam Johnson because we want more in that first round for
Exactly.
2026.
Exactly. And OKC has two 26 picks right now. They got two at least.
Indiana got a top pick too, I think. A
Okay.
top protected
Right.
pick.
But
Yo,
Sean is
but
not trying to deal Cam Johnson for more picks in this draft. He's
so
trying to deal him for
hold on.
more picks for next year.
Hold on. If y'all not trying to take a long time to build this team, okay, let's get back to this. We got all of this draft capital. We not trying to wait till 2030 and nothing to win anything, right? This is all tradable assets. 2031, 2030, I'm trading those, bro. I'm trading
But here's
those.
the
But
thing, though, Breezy.
at,
That's it.
but at the
We
Here's
don't
same
the
know.
thing.
We don't
time,
know
bro.
how the. We don't know
But
how the
not only that,
landscape of the
though.
league is going to be by that time,
Exactly,
though.
LM.
We
Here's
That's
the
don't. We
thing.
don't know.
Here's
that's
the
the
thing.
point.
We looking at these
We're
picks
not
right
trying to
now.
wait that long
Hold
anyway.
on, Breezy. We looking at these picks right now. It's
And
like
we might not have a choice.
we looking
Sure,
at
we
these
might
picks
have a
right
choice.
now as like, oh, we got so many of these picks, but players move around so fast in this league, in and out. Guys are like here today, going tomorrow. You never know. We might consistently be trying to
Bruh,
improve and upgrade this fucking roster, bro. So
nah.
all the guys that we draft here this year might not pan out and might not be it 4 or 5 years from now.
Yeah, and the Nets aren't going to draft for 4 to 5 years. They're eventually going to go for a star. This is everything I've heard, everything I've seen in reports. The Nets will eventually cash in a good chunk of this cheddar to get somebody wherever it
Well,
becomes available. So we have the assets. It's just when is the
So,
time to
so
strike, and
since
we're going to strike when the time is right. We're going to
right, so
strike
hold
when
on,
Right.
the time's
Like
right.
even
Y'all saying that the 2026 free agency is where we really should be looking at, not the next.
Yes, yes.
Okay,
Let's look it
all right,
up. Why don't we look it up, Breeze? Why don't you put the
I,
list?
hold on. It's not a problem, but what I'm saying is for the conversation. Then why y'all care about these draft picks in 2020, 31 and all of that?
I
If
don't
we
care
gonna
about
focus on getting a free agency in the 2026 year, all of those draft picks after 2026 should be game.
But that's what John is saying. Those are the ones that you deal, Breezy. Like
2027 and
Right.
2031.
yeah,
So let's know what I mean. Hey,
now, depending on how the now, hold on, let's not be hasty. Depending on, cause like I said, the landscape of the league is different every year. Now,
exactly.
say you get your guys by 2030, we don't know. Ace could have injury problems with like we
Exactly.
don't know. It is a gamble. I get it, but we don't know what the landscape of the league is. Might be some
Exactly.
generational nigga in 2030. Yo, we got a first round. We can try to get him. Like we don't know. It's the landscape
Exactly.
changes every single
That's what
listen,
year
I
in the
say,
listen.
nigga.
league.
That's
Hold
what I
on, hold
said.
on,
So
LM
hold
niggas be
on.
in
you
and out
don't
of
want
the
to.
league.
I'm not saying right. I'm not saying that you're wrong, but at the same time, we seen this happen. We missed out on Lillard. We missed out on Tatum. We missed out on Brown. You don't want to just be hasty and start dealing out
Don't put your
your
eggs in all in one
assets
basket, man.
without
Don't put
L
making
your eggs
sure
in one
LM
you
basket.
LM.
right.
That's a very fair point. But if an
So
Anthony Edwards becomes available, goodbye half the draft capital, man. If
well,
that
I'm
ever
not trying
I
to
happens.
be
agree. I agree. I
losing
agree.
more
I'm just
losing
saying, don't.
5 years
If
in a
it's a
row.
good deal,
Hey
don't.
yo,
Then I'm with it. But if it's not
hey
a
yo,
good deal, then keep your assets.
it's teams that's been ass 6 years in a row, just ass. And they gotta go to them games like how y'all complained in the beginning. When we got ass, they gotta deal with that shit. Nobody
Yep.
trying to deal with that shit for 6 years.
No,
Hell no.
but so greasy. No, but it's a part of the process, though.
No, the
It's a part of
process
the
is,
process,
bro. The
bro.
process
Like
is,
Greasy said,
no.
bro.
The process is,
Boston had
if
Tatum and Brown, and they didn't win to their 7th season together, bro.
but them niggas was in the
But
playoffs.
but but
Them niggas
but
did
there was
all
a
that.
but there
Them
was
niggas was
But
but
I'm
there
still
was
in
a
saying,
the
top five.
playoffs, bro.
There was a
Them,
top five team the
what
entire
makes you
8 years they had them
what
niggas though.
makes you think
come
that
on,
we
bro.
won't?
Like, come
Hold on. So
on,
what
yo.
makes you think that we won't
Those,
steadily improve and be in the playoffs? What makes you think that we won't be improving and be a decent team?
if you get
Steadily
rid of, let me tell you something. They kept vets. They knew the right vets to trade and the right vets to get back in trades. They did not just trade for nothing but 20 and 19-year-olds, bro. They did not do that.
we know that.
Y'all missing
But
the
I'm saying,
crucial.
I
Y'all,
didn't ask you
hold
that
on, Joe.
though.
Y'all
I
missing the
asked you
crucial
why do you
point.
think that we won't steadily be improving and be good and be in the playoffs?
Hold
They
on,
had
Joey. Y'all
draft
mentioned
picks they
with
traded away
Boston.
for. They had
With
draft picks they traded away for vets, keeping people like Al Horford and going out and getting Porzingis, trading Smart, and all that. Those was vets that was helping them win through those years.
So
They
Greasy,
if,
we can still
if
do that. We got the draft capital
no,
to get
I'm not
bro,
saying that. No, this is what I'm saying though.
Boston has a great
If you
manager, so
trade
Breezy.
everybody though,
That's why the moves dropping.
if you trade everybody that we want for draft picks, like I'm telling you, if they trade Cam Johnson and Nick Claxton right now for draft picks, bro, we gonna be with a bunch of young guys for the next 5 years, and we
bro.
gonna be
So
happy.
Y'all,
Breezy, those guys
hold
got
on.
to go, though, so
Y'all forgetting
Breezy,
the
because
point.
the
Y'all
values are
forgetting
not
the
going to get
point
any
that
better or worse at this point.
before Tatum even got there, bro. Like they had our capital. Two, they had Isaiah Thomas. I think Jalen Brown was already there. He was
Yeah,
2016. So
yeah.
and they made the playoffs. But the fact of the matter is,
Exactly
they
my point.
just because they had a draft pick, they ain't look at that success and was like, "Yo, let's not get Tatum, nigga, we got this shit right here."
No,
No, they use
that's
they
not what I'm
pick.
saying, bro. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is they had the vets to lead they rookies. If you don't keep those right players around when you
Mhm.
get certain people, like I
Al
said,
Horford.
if you can go in this draft and get a top player and still keep some of your vets, you got a possibly a chance to win. Still,
So
It-
Greasy, we could do that with the assets we have. We can obtain veterans anytime. We have the assets. We have the cap space to do it. We have the draft picks. If we want to trade for a guy, we can do it. That shit is not out of
you
reach.
already got the vets, bro. You already got
We
the
got a few
players.
vets. We got a few. I don't know who they gonna keep. They might keep some. They might get rid of
And
some.
if you're
I don't
going
know.
for vets, it would be this free agency to do so because majority of the time, this free agency isn't top superstar heavy
I
like
think they got the right
2026
people
is.
Can
right
I say
now.
this
Right,
though?
So
LM, if we trade with OKC, we get Kenrich Williams. That guy's a perfect vet. He does nothing impactful on
Okay,
your team.
listen.
He'd be a
We
great
got.
vet for a
Can I
second
say? Let me say
contract.
this, guys. Let me say
Nothing
this.
impactful.
Hold
Who
on, real
want
quick.
players
Real,
like
real
that?
quick. We gotta chill off.
We're in a rebuild
Hold
though,
on,
so
bro. Let
Breezy at
me
this
say
moment.
this.
So
Bro,
Hold
we
on,
all
not
right,
trying
listen.
to rebuild
Hold
two
on, y'all.
years
Hold
in a
on. Go ahead.
row.
No,
Right, hold
hold on.
on.
Let me
Go
just
ahead,
say this
Joey.
real quick.
Yeah,
We gotta
go ahead.
chill off the vet talk because the importance is we have to get our core through the draft. Once we get our core through the draft, we can fill in the vets around them. That's secondary. That's
You
not
already got
important
the
right
main
now.
piece to your core.
Okay,
You
and
so
don't.
why we on this young team nonsense like
hold
the
up.
young teams ain't
So
balling?
greasy, so greasy. You don't know the vision of the team.
You
Maybe the
don't
vet.
either though, bro.
Okay, so
You
maybe the
don't
vets.
either. This is
Exactly.
a
So
this
maybe
is
the
a
vets.
debate. We already
Maybe the
got
They
vets we
came out
got.
and said
Hold on.
their vision
I'm
for the
Y'all
just
gotta
team,
bringing a
bro.
different
we
viewpoint.
already got a
hold
top
on.
10
I'm bringing
scorer
a
in the
different
league.
viewpoint.
Hold on. Y'all
I'm
gotta
bringing
let
a
each
different
other get y'all
viewpoint. That's
take off.
all.
Let them finish. Yeah, I get you. This is not about agreeing, but y'all gotta let each other
Yeah, let
finish
me
the take.
finish. I'm
Yeah,
not
go ahead.
saying that you might not be right. What I'm saying is a different viewpoint. The important thing is getting the young talent in the draft. All them veteran shit, that shit come later. Let's get our young core first and build those veterans around them. Now, granted, some of the guys we got on the team, they might see a vision for, right, with the team in the future. Some of our veterans, they may not. I don't know. You don't know. I don't know what the vision is that Marks inside has. That's all I'm saying. But I'm saying the most important thing is getting the young talent in the draft. The veterans could be acquired later.
So
That's
why
all I'm
do it?
saying.
Why do it 2 years in a row though? Like why take
Because
two
Because
maybe
we
the
years?
got to roll
veterans that
picks
we got
back
don't
for
fit the
Breezy.
team. They
You
don't
don't
Let's
fit
need
wait.
to
the team.
tank 2 years in a row if you already got.
Yes, you do. If you get your
Bro,
picks back, yes,
all
you
right. So
do.
let me say this. All right. So if you already drafted Noah Clowney, Jalen Wilson, Cam Thomas, and Nick Claxton, that's 4 people in your starting lineup. You trying to go get more draft picks each year, which means you're pushing other players out the door right then and there, right there, because you're looking for your so-called core. You already got Cam Thomas as the main
Who's
piece
to say
of
they
Oh,
your
gonna
core.
be here? Who's to say they all gonna
exactly.
be here? You
You
don't
know,
know that they
no,
still gonna be
what
here.
we
They
Yo,
might
failing
be
to
out of
realize
here.
is what we failing to realize is these niggas that's on the team that's veterans, they're not the star fucking actor in the movie.
You don't know
They're not.
how they looking at
They're
Claxton.
extras.
That's a
Okay,
very interesting point, Joey. You just said
they're
that. They're not the
fucking extras.
stars.
You're
They're
not
the
the
guys that get
star.
the
We're not
coffee.
worried about. We're not building around you, my nigga. You're either gonna compliment us, and if you don't, we're getting the fucking rid of you, and we're getting off you. Pause. Period. And we'll get somebody else who will
Hold
compliment
on,
I'm,
you.
hold on, hold on. Wait,
they
wait,
That
are
wait.
was
No,
directed
no,
at
extras.
no,
you,
If
no.
Nick
you,
Claxton, for
I
our
gotta
Joey.
say this. I gotta, I gotta say this.
our
Leaf.
own
Leaf. Hold
our
on, I've been
own
waiting
picks,
to
we are
talk for like 5
prioritizing.
minutes, man. Hold on, I've been
All
waiting to
right, go
talk for
ahead,
like.
bro.
Guys, let
Cause
Breezy go. Let Breezy
I've
go.
been on
Hold
mute. Go ahead, bro.
I'm waiting to talk for like 5 minutes. What I'm trying to say is, for one, the player that we draft, we gotta give them and Jordy Fernandez in his second year. Think about their window, right? This is the first time the Brooklyn Nets in a long time is going to get a high draft pick. We banking on that, and this is going to be a second year head coach. Folks, so remember the expectations for a second year head coach and a first year draft pick, regardless of how high that lottery draft pick is, isn't going to be a championship contender in that first season. That's fair to say, in my opinion. Now, hold on, let me finish. But my point of saying all that was to say that the window for the player that we draft for us to be competitive, in my opinion, should be 2 to 3 seasons. Even if we get them this year, I do want to see the player development in that first season, but in that second season, I think we should be ready to compete. I do, bro.
I think everything that
It
you're saying is
depends,
on,
Breezy. It
everything
depends.
that you, Breezy, everything that you're
But
saying is on point.
and
Everything
hold
that
on,
you're saying
and
is on
right, and
point,
the
bro.
last
But
hold on,
like,
the last thing is this: I'm willing to take the if they get a 4 year contract, I'm willing to ride that out. I want to see how that whole entire thing go. Don't trade that draft pick. Let's just see what happens in 4 years. If it work, it work. If it don't, it don't. That's what I want to see.
I think everything that you're saying is on point. The other thing that we have on our hand is a shitload of cap space. After this year, we are going to have probably the most cap space than any other team in the league, bar none. Now the CBA demands that you pay that you use 75% to 90% of the cap space, however much percent it is. So we're going to have to sign guys or re-sign guys, bro, like the Zaire CT. They're gonna be getting money. CT, we could underpay him because he played less than 65 games this year, and he wasn't up for any awards or nothing like that. So we could underpay him again, and then we could highly pay Zaire because Zaire is a top 10 pick. So we could get the CT on the cheap. And everybody else, bro, like when we look at Clowney, who was signed for 100 mil, CJ, who we trying to get out of here, we only signed him for a cheap 100 mil, bro. He down to 3 years, 75. He gonna be on 2 years, 50. That's 25 mil a year, something like that. Think about all the other players, bro, that is gonna be free agents that's supposed to be collateral collateral role players that are vets. D'Lo, we could get him on the cheap. We could get
Right.
Struder on the cheap if he opts out. We
Right.
could
I
get
agree. I
anybody
agree with
else
you,
on the
Lee. Can
cheap
I
if
say
they
this
opt
one thing
out.
though, Lee?
That's what I'm
Lee,
saying, bro.
we could
That's what
do
I'm
that.
saying.
We could do that. All I'm saying is don't get too cheap with CT because he might not fucking be here. I would not
No,
be cheap with
he's
Well,
gonna
no,
get
no, no.
wait, Joey. He's probably gonna get around $100 million, 110.
I'm
I don't
just
think he's
saying.
higher
I'm not.
than 120.
All I'm
Me
saying
personally,
is
I
I'm
think
not.
CT might get less than that because
I'm,
he hasn't
Really?
applied for nothing.
I'm
Yeah,
not
but
lowballing
he
CT.
ain't
Well,
made the
how much do
65
you think he's
games
gonna get?
yet.
Wait, Leaf, what's the number? Wait, Leaf, what's the number for you, Leaf? Then
Not getting
for
lower than
Thomas
that.
right now.
To be honest with you, bro, like if he get between 80 and 90 for 4 years, bro, like I won't be surprised because
Okay.
he ain't, bro.
I
Like we
think
gotta
I
understand.
think he get a buck or better still, bro.
Exactly. He's going to get a buck
He
or
probably,
I
better.
think he's
he'll
still
probably get
It,
a buck. He'll probably get a buck, but because he a
only
restricted free
cause
agent.
it,
only cause Leaf
Yeah,
only
because
cause
somebody gonna up the price. Somebody gonna up the price. So
not
Exactly.
like,
even
and
that, not
another
even that. You really could find somebody that can score like him. So
Exactly.
no matter
and
what
another
that
thing.
That's why
Oh,
I
go
said
ahead.
don't get cheap with CT. Don't do it.
But
no that
another thing we
hey
get.
yo,
Oh, go ahead,
that's
Breezy.
why I always say if the Nets can right now lock a contract up with CT and go do what they supposed to do in this draft and they top pick and they top 15 pick. You might get two good players in this draft. You never know what you get in this draft with them top picks.
Somebody
But
will
another
definitely
thing we
mess
have to
it up.
consider too. That's also part of it is the team, the star or the player that you get. And I'm talking about the players like Wimby or Apollo or whoever or Luca or whoever you getting. It would depend. Even with Trey Young, it depends on if their trajectory, if they are ascending quicker than usual, that is when you adjust. For a prime example, Orlando didn't expect Paulo in his second year to be an All Star and take Cleveland to 7 games. So they was like, all right, you know what? All right, cool. He's him. We got to get vets now. Who you go out and get? KCP. Who you go
Exactly.
you go and get vets around these guys. All right,
They
we need
say he
spacing.
has
All
a
right,
rivalry.
Paulo's he's a generational talent. We know what we got.
They
Now
got
we can make
Beasley
moves.
over there now. Everybody, man.
Right, but their whole team is like the thing with them is their whole team is their draft picks. Like and they're
Right.
doing well. So
But
most of their
no,
teams is
but
not
that's
even
not
they
what I'm
they're
saying. That's not what I'm
vets.
saying. But look how long it took for Detroit to win, though. That was more than
It's
5 years.
it's
It,
context to it. Cade was
I
injured
think
for most
it's
of
a
it.
case by case.
Cade was injured for
Hold
most of
on,
Cade was
hold
injured
on.
for most of the
I
earlier
think it's a
years.
case by case basis depending on the team and the organization, bro. You
Yeah,
can't
they
put
didn't have a
everybody in
coach.
one
Cade was
spot.
injured. Like it's a lot
Did
of
they fire
context
their
to that.
manager? Wait, did
They
they fire
fired
their manager too? They fired like the whole previous
Yeah,
organization.
Troy Weaver had to get out of there.
Detroit done
Yeah, it was
almost
a
Yeah,
fired
whole
as
lot of stuff.
they
Yeah.
done fired as almost much head coaches as we did, bro. For real. They
yeah.
The real talk, Detroit
But they
was
done
supposed to
had more
be
draft picks
Detroit
than
was
us
supposed to
too.
be
that's a
been
fact.
this good. Like
But
Well,
they
Detroit was
did
they
get
got
supposed to
Cade.
kind
be
of
But they
this
did.
did get
good.
Cade. So breezy. That's a difference
They
maker. They
kind of
got Cade with 30 less picks.
they a disbobulated franchise. That's all I'm
No,
saying.
that's a fact. That's a fact, bro. That's a fact.
But
That's
you see what happens when you get a good coach in Bickerstaff, who last year led Cleveland to they did what they did. When you get another good GM who actually cares about putting a team around Kate, your star player in Kate Cunningham, this is what happens. Now you're doing good. Now you're progressing better than usual. It's
Yeah,
a
and it's
lot of stuff that comes into
right.
play when you talk about drafting a star player. We already got the coach with Horty, in my opinion. Sean
It's
Marks, that's the front office is to be determined. I'm not
exactly.
sure about that,
And so
but
breezy. I'm not trying to say you wrong. I'm just trying to say that these role players come a dime a dozen, and these veterans come a dime a dozen. Like LM said, they wasn't worried about them niggas in Orlando until they figured out that Apollo was him. Then they
no, that's
said,
a fact.
okay, let's go get these KCPs and these other little veterans complimentary pieces to fill in. You feel me?
No,
Like
but that
even
no, no,
even
no,
even with
no.
even
I
with San
understand
Antonio,
that,
like
bro.
Wemby
No,
is
I
top four in
understand.
MVP
We
voting
already
right
got.
now. Like
I understand that, but we already like the way they playing right now. You already, it's a lot of things you said that come in factor as far as them getting a coach. We already got the coach. We already got certain players too. You already got if you could keep D'Lo draft, if you could possibly could get Ace Bailey, or that top 15 pick with another center in this draft, and depending on how those players are, why tank again the next year? Why can't you go that first year with a few vets
because
and
the
young
first
players?
year, the first year you have to evaluate just the first year, regardless if you get Ace, regardless if you get those guys, you
You
don't
already
know if
got.
that's going to amount to winning. Regardless if you have Cam
How is
Thomas,
that not a no, hold on,
we
bro? How
Breezy,
is
who
no
did
no?
that ranking,
This the
Breezy? That's
only thing I'm saying
horrible.
to you. How is that a not amounting to winning when the coach already was
I don't know.
winning with players that they already said he wouldn't win as much games with?
because the East teams that we
they still
seeing right
gotta
now is
they
on
still
the
gotta build
look at what
cohesion
you think
though.
look at what. Listen, Toronto. If Toronto, we already seeing Detroit come on the come up. These other teams in the league next year, regardless, even Philly, as trash as they are,
Hey
they
yo,
might
I
be good
remember,
next
right?
year. They
I
might be.
remember
They might
coming
be
on
good.
here.
Nah,
Like
Philly's
I
in trouble.
remember coming
Don't
on
put too much
here.
stock in
I
Philly, man.
remember coming
That,
what
on
I'm
here
that's
saying,
such a shit,
John, the
bro.
telling
league is
y'all.
unpredictable. You don't know what can
But
I
happen.
not only
remember.
Bro,
that,
wait, no, but
guys,
LM, you look at Embiid and George, man. I give him less than a year tops, man. That ship's gonna sink, man. That's not
and
competitive,
not only
man.
that,
That's bad.
it's just not feasible for you to get these guys and put them all together like a bunch of like different little pieces and think they just
Right, and then next
gel
year we above 500. Like,
and win automatically.
Bro, we
So
3 games from 500
so
out of the
Breezy, I
playoffs.
agree.
What
three
are
I
you
games
agree.
from
talking about?
500.
Wait, what? Wait,
No,
a
not
record?
that. What I'm saying is basically
Oh,
we still got a
So
chance
Breezy,
to
but
make
listen
the
to what we're
playoffs
saying
with
though,
ass
bro.
players.
That's here, but next year this team is going to be totally different. This roster is going to be
man.
totally different. These guys are not going to have played with each other yet. Some of these guys are just going to be playing in the league for the first time, even though they're talented. But so
But
it's going
but
to
that
take
don't
some
mean we
time, bro.
coming in with a whole new roster, bro.
Right.
Even if you get the guy, like even in Paulo's first year, they was close to a playing team, but they ain't really do nothing special. Wemby came in, they was 22 and 56.
Bro,
So like the
we
thing that
beat
matter
them this
is
year, bro.
it doesn't matter. They still have more talent than
We beat
they're
them in
fourth
the
seed.
past, bro. We beat them in the past too.
Look, it doesn't matter if we beat
We
them in the
beat them in the
past.
past too, bro. Like this is what I don't get, bro. All I'm saying is if you can get the right players in this draft right now, you have an opportunity to still sign a good point guard and still have a few players that actually know how to play basketball.
That
And
doesn't mean
see,
we're gonna be better than half of the teams in the East, though.
nobody said it will. It means that, but you still got the opportunity to be a good team, bro. You don't know what you're gonna get. You just
It,
assuming that you could get first round draft picks and just be this best team.
Nobody said that. I didn't say that.
Bro,
I said we might be trash next year, regardless if we got ace or any of these dudes.
either way it go on either of y'all vision, we still might be trash because these guys it's going to be their first time
It's
playing
a
together.
lot of
It's gonna be new
cohesion.
pieces.
Hordy got to learn Ace
Exactly.
Bailey. Hordy got to learn Dylan. Or if you
And you
get him,
don't and
Hordy
you
got
don't
to
know how
learn all these
and
players.
another thing, you don't know how the health going to be. That's another thing.
Right? Who's to say Ace? God forbid. Who's to say he don't get injured in this first year? He on some shot clock and he out for
Who's
the
to say we
season.
even get
Knock
one?
on
no.
wood. Knock on wood.
Who's
I'm
to
not
say
saying. I'm
we
just
even
saying
get
it's
one?
Okay, that's
unpredictable.
good. That's good. As long as you say that phrase, man, because
But
we
these
do
are
not
things
do
you
that.
got to
Breezy,
keep in your mind.
whoever we get, who said is unpredictable. I thought Shep
Right.
was gonna be healthy for OKC his first year. Nigga got injured playing against LeBron. We
Because
don't
we
know.
all think in our mind in a perfect world, but these are things you got to think about, like because they react shit. Reality happens, like players get injured and they change the
Yeah,
trajectory of the
that's
whole
because y'all
season.
thinking about
Which is
being
why you
ass.
have a
I'm
backup in
not thinking about being ass.
2026.
That's because y'all thinking about being ass. I'm not thinking about
No,
being
No,
no,
we're
ass.
not. It's
no, we're not, bro.
reality.
You feel
Exactly.
me? Like I'm not thinking
It's
about being an
reality.
ass team.
There's a
I'm
lot
not
of
thinking
factors
about
that
being an
go
ass
into
team
that.
when you
So
got cash
so
pools
I
and
have a question
draft
for
picks.
So
Hold on,
Breeze.
no,
Wait,
no, 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 no.
Wait, I have one
Hold
question.
on,
So
hold on.
Breeze, if you had
No,
the
no, time out,
opportunity,
time out. No,
no,
time
just
out,
one
time out,
question.
time out, time out. Nah, it's a
I just
one
don't know
v
why y'all
five.
think
It's
we
a
get
one
these
v five
players
right
and we
now.
think we
No,
automatically gonna be
LM.
like a playing or a
Nah,
playoff team.
nah,
Like it
LM,
doesn't work
LM,
like
chill.
that.
No. Let's say Greasy say what you gonna say. You say y'all thinking about being an ass team is how y'all
Word, they
thinking
thinking
about
No,
it.
about just
Breezy, we're
being
not gonna
ass.
do
Like
that
yo,
because
let's
I
that's
have a
not
Hold
question
not
for
on,
what
no,
the
so,
no, no,
players
so
let
do.
it.
wait, so
No,
Breeze,
no,
if you had a
no.
chance to trade
Hold
for
on,
Giannis this
y'all. Hold
summer,
on.
would you
See,
do it?
y'all 1v5. Let him say what he mean by that. Go ahead. What you mean by
If
that?
the trade was Cam Johnson and Nick Claxton, yeah, I'm letting them go. Hell yeah, I trade for Giannis in a heartbeat if it was Cam Johnson and Nick
Wow.
Claxton.
Okay, I appreciate your honesty, bro. I really
I
do,
said
man. I
that.
appreciate
I
your
said
honesty,
that to
Milwaukee is
man.
Breezy.
asking for the
Me and
farm
Breezy
if
had
he's
this
coming here.
conversations like a month ago. I'm honest with that.
And it's that type of thinking that the front office been doing for years, which is why we're in the situation we're in now.
No. I said if it would happen, but we talking about something totally different, bro. Like we was just talking
Even
about
if you
something
get
totally
Giannis,
different.
it's not a championship team. You know how much stuff you got to do to
Exactly.
put around Giannis?
No, look,
Facts.
bro. If you could go get Giannis for CJ and Nick Claxton and two,
Which is not happening. But
for
continue.
you don't know what can happen, bro. I done seen
They
worse,
don't even add up to Giannis's value.
bro. I done seen worse, bro. If he
What do
don't
you
want to
mean
be
is he
there,
worse? He's a top 3 player in the
bro,
league.
we got Cam Johnson and Mikal Bridges for draft picks and for KD, bro.
That's
What are you talking
Mikal
about?
Bridges. That
Exactly.
is
And
not
because
Hold on,
Giannis,
bro. What the fuck is you talking?
MVP.
I'm sorry, bro. It's just some things that I watching the NBA and shit happens, bro. It
Is
happens,
Giannis Antetokounmpo Mikal Bridges?
bro. You're not listening. You just talking,
What you mean? Because you're not making no sense. We're not
bro.
getting Cam Johnson and Claxton for
We
Giannis.
traded KD for Mikal Bridges and Cam Johnson. That is not the
because that was
value,
mid-season.
That
They
was
forced
his
the trade out.
destination. That's
bro.
They
where he
forced the
wanted to
trade.
go. He
Yeah.
wanted to play with Booker.
Bro. That is a superstar. Any other team would do it, bro. He's not old. He's not a player that gives up on his franchise. He brung a championship there without a bunch of stars there. What are y'all talking about?
And you talking about we getting him for Cam Johnson and Claxton.
In
All that
draft
stuff you
picks,
just
you
said,
could.
and you talking about
In
we getting
draft
him for
picks,
that.
you could.
Why
No,
would he
listen,
do? Why would Sean do that
he
if he
is right
just
that
came
it
out and
could
said
happen
he's going a
potentially.
different route?
Right about that. It could happen if Marks did that.
I did not say this. He brung it up and asked me what would I do, and I said, yeah, I said what I would do. But what we was just talking about, bro, was a totally different conversation, bro.
You was talking about getting Giannis for Cam
No,
and
I was not.
Claxton.
He brung up that in this
No,
conversation,
I
bro.
asked so
No,
Breezy because he doesn't want to tank for his second year. So I asked, if you wanted to do a loophole or a shortcut, would you do? And he said yes. That's all I
Bro,
asked.
I'm saying if you could pair up somebody with Cam Thomas and still get a good pick in the draft, you have a team to compete in the
Cam
playoffs,
Thomas
bro.
wouldn't be on this team if Giannis is here
Why
So
wouldn't
Breezy,
he?
you know what I'm
because they will
getting, bro.
want him in the trade.
Bro,
You know what I'm
who's
getting
the bro?
from your points of view. You know what I'm getting. I think you're trying to rush the rebuild, bro.
How am I rushing the
That's
rebuild?
what I'm
Hold on.
thinking
First of
too.
all, when Sean Marks said he was rebuilding, he said he looked like more as a retooling. He don't want to be losing for years, bro. That's what y'all want to do.
How
He's
do you
not.
know?
Everything I hear,
You're
everything I
not.
keep hearing
What
is
do
a
you
short
say?
rebuild. So it
Yeah,
might
like
not be
y'all
as long
acting
as you
like
think
this is
it's
gonna
gonna be.
take 5-6 years.
Yeah.
Yo,
Like it's not. 2026 is a very good draft. For example, I'll say this, right? Even if, and I think someone alluded to it earlier, even if you're trash next year, and it's not because you're tanking, but just because the talent is still not good enough. Even if you're trash next year, 2026, you get your player, AJ, Caleb Wilson, Nate Ament, whoever, Boozer Twins, whoever, with your own pick. Next year, free agency, go and draft whoever you want and pair them up with them young niggas. You got that will be probably your superstar vet. For example, not saying we're gonna get him. I'm not saying that. But hypothetically, if you get a Shea, imagine a Shea, Cam Thomas, Ace Bailey, Cam Boozer, or whoever on the next. Imagine that lineup.
it's
That's a
not gonna happen.
championship.
It's not gonna happen.
Exactly. I'm saying it's a hypothetical. I'm just saying if, for example, but that's a
Bro, we
free
not
agent in
living in
2026.
bro.
You can go and you can if you want to package like Greasy said, if you want to package those 20, 30 picks or whatever and see if you can get a star, then go ahead, do it. But do it after we got our young talent. Don't do it before.
They
Can I say
already
something?
building on talent that they got, bro. What do you call Noah Clowney? He's out here making about 3-4 threes a
It's a
game.
difference in talent, bro. We talking about
Bro,
Team USA,
bro,
All Star, and all
bro.
NBA talent. We're not talking about role player talent.
I'm talking about building a team that wants to play in New York. You already got Cam Thomas. He wants to be here. Your draft pick. You already got Noah Clowney. He wants to be here. You got a player like Zaire Williams that deserves to have a new contract here. And then you got draft picks
Bro,
and
this shit
money.
is a business. All the niggas could be gone. This shit is a business. It doesn't matter if they want to be here or not. We saw DeRozan get traded after he signed a deal with Toronto.
Hold up, so Greasy, you
This
lost
shit is
me
a
with Zion.
business.
Hold up, Ella. So Greasy, you lost me with Zion, bro. I like
Zaire.
Zion.
He said Zaire. He said Zaire. He said
My
Zaire.
bad. My fault.
My thing is, it's a business. I'm with
Nah,
you. I want to keep
I
Cam
like him
Thomas
as a
and
player.
Clowney. I like them both.
He plays good defense. He don't complain about his role, and he play his role, bro. He's a good player. Zaire Williams.
Oh yeah, Zaire, we bring him back all day. I'm a Zaire Williams fan. That's a fact.
And then
I want Zaire back too.
the way I look at it, you You already got your power forward for the future because Clowney is already proven to be a two-way player that can play on both ends and he can
Right.
hit the three. You already
Well,
got that.
So
If you
Greasy,
the
could
only
go,
okay.
thing, but the only thing is, Greasy, we was, I don't know if he was here yesterday, but I think Dylan came up here, was like, we don't know how. Apparently, the front office is 50-50 on Claxton. They not sure
Right.
if
no,
he
no, I
on
was
the.
only mentioning, bro. I want Claxton to go. I came on the shit saying that. I want
Yeah,
him to
you
go.
used to take up
Oh,
for
okay,
Claxton though, so
okay.
Greasy. So
At least
Greasy,
we're on the
you
same
take
page about that.
No,
That's a
no,
good
no,
thing.
no. It's a difference, but what I was saying, bro, like I was just saying, like what they doing, far as them having the players that they got. You already got players that you drafted. So if you want all these different draft picks to come, they ain't gonna automatically be
I,
these stars.
No,
Stars that they
Greasy. What we're saying is, we they are pillars. Like Cam Thomas is a pillar. I understand that. I don't want him traded, but he is a pillar.
How do you
What
know?
we're
How
looking
do you
for,
know? How do
what
you
we're
know they're
looking
not
for
working on the
is a
contract for him though?
franchise player.
How do you
No,
know that they not working on the contract for Cam
they
though?
might very well. I'm not.
so
No
Greasy,
one is saying. No one is saying that they're
I want to
not.
ask you
I'm
so
saying
Greasy a
they're looking
question.
for a franchise player,
So Greasy,
a
I want to
player
ask.
like Cade, a player like Paulo,
Bro,
players
Cam
that's going to
Thomas is putting
represent.
up Cade numbers. What are you talking about?
Is Cam Thomas going to be? Is Cam
What are you
So,
Thomas?
bro,
talking
all right,
about,
Is
bro?
Cam Thomas a Luca? Is Cam Thomas a Cade? Is Cam Thomas a Paulo? No, he is
Bro,
not.
you don't get those players all the time. All them players,
that's what we trying to get though.
what you no,
That's what
that's
we're
not what
trying
I'm
to
not
get.
saying that, bro. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is this tank right here this year can get you a Cooper Flag, a Ace Belly, a Dylan Harper. If you could get one of those players or Jalen Daniels or whatever, like you got a couple of players if you that can help change your franchise, bro. It ain't
Right.
just those
So
players.
it's still so Greasy. Let me ask you this question, and Ellen, you can chime in afterwards and ask. We still got a lot of young players that we're still coveting that we don't know what we're going to do with yet. Like, what's going on with Derek Whitehead? You don't know what their plans
Get him
are
the
with
fuck
him.
out of here.
He just, but they haven't even given him a real chance yet. He hasn't gotten a real chance to play in the league.
You
What are
know
you
what?
talking
He
about?
might
Get him
not
Hey
out of
yo,
here.
get a
hey yo, you
chance
know
on the
that's
team if
his
we keep
fault, right?
drafting
You know,
Joey.
let me tell you
Might
something,
get a
bro.
chance.
When you come in the NBA, right, and you don't got the confidence and the shit break you down, and you start saying shit like "I want to be in the G League so I could get more minutes," bro.
Mm.
Get the fuck out of here, bro.
Hold
Nobody
up, so
want.
Greasy. I think you being harsh on the kid. He was hurt.
No, bro, that's not what I'm saying. Right now, in this opportunity, he said that about a month ago, bro.
Yeah,
When
but
they
you understand that he was hurt and he hadn't played
No,
basketball.
that's not what I'm saying. He just came back, bro. He was getting playing time. He asked for them to send him
I
back
understand
down,
because he doesn't feel like he's ready. That's what I'm saying. He hasn't
bro.
played basketball in so
Bro,
long.
ain't
And we
no way
seen
in
what
hell.
Clowney
No,
in it.
that's not what I'm
Clowney was
saying,
in the
bro.
G League, and when he came back to
Th-
play for us, he was balling.
What I'm
No, but
saying
wait,
is,
wait. Can I
bro.
just say to so Breezy's
Damn,
point
how
though?
hard was Whitehead,
Here's
bro?
the thing about Whitehead. Unfortunately, listen, I'm happy that he wants to work
Noah
on his game,
Clowney,
but at the same,
Noah Clowney
but
is
wait,
younger than him, bro. Noah
wait.
Clowney,
At the same time though, what Whitehead just said, you know what? I'm ready to go whenever they need me. That's all he can really say. Because at the end of the
you
day,
get what I'm
opportunities are
saying?
hard to
Don't
come
say,
by.
yo, I'm going
But
to the
You
Clowney
G
was in
know,
the
League.
G League too.
Yeah, but
No, that's not
right?
what I'm saying.
Clowney wasn't coming off no injury out of college, bro.
Yes, he
And he
was.
had,
He had a leg injury. What are you talking about?
bro. It wasn't like Derek Whitehead,
Bro,
bro.
he messed his leg up, bro, and he's a younger player, bro.
So Greasy, all I'm
They're
saying
both
is
20 years old.
Clowney played right
He
away
was
for
younger
us.
in the draft, bro. He was younger than
Right, but
Derek
they're both
Whitehead.
young, bro. They're 20 years
He
All
old.
was
I'm
younger
saying
Like,
than
is,
Derek Whitehead in the
all I'm saying
draft.
is Derek Whitehead had
Derek
more health
and Derek
education.
Whitehead has a higher what do you say scale of basketball as far as who's supposed to be the better player. The confidence is way different. They both
How we
damn
can
near got the same
like two different
opportunities, bro.
positions.
They both got the
yeah, I
same
can't.
opportunities, bro.
If
When
they're
they put
20 years
Derek
old, I
Whitehead,
can't really
when they
say.
when they
No,
put
well,
Derek
not
Whitehead back in
really
the
because
game,
Whitehead's a year behind Clowney, so it's not really because of injury. So he's actually a year behind
That's what
Clowney
I'm
right
just
now.
trying to say. Nobody want to listen to me though. They act like the dude got drafted and he just wasn't ready. Like he started playing for us in the G League right away. No, he could
bro.
he
Yeah,
He
could
was
play.
injured.
but wait, Joey, I will say this though. I do hope that Whitehead gets some run these last 3 months. But at the end of the day, if we're drafting the next 2 years, if he's not holding a roll down on this team,
He gonna
I
be
think he's going to get
gone.
asked out, unfortunately.
He
So I
gonna
hope he
be
gets
gone,
playing
bro.
time, man.
I don't think he's
To so
disagreeing
Breezy's
with
point.
that.
Yeah.
I don't
Bro,
think he's
let me tell
disagreeing
you
with that.
something.
So.
Come on, bro. He let
All right,
Tyrese Martin.
that's fair
His
enough.
spot. His spot is literally what Tyrese Martin is doing. He's supposed to
Forget
be getting
him.
those.
Kusan Woolman. That guy just came out of nowhere and he's averaging a plus
Okay,
minus
okay.
on the
Hold on. I want
team.
to ask y'all. I
That's
want
it
to ask
too.
y'all. I
Joe,
want to
he
go
played
player by
19
player. Hold on,
minutes
hold on. Hold
last
up,
game.
John.
He was
Hold
supposed to
up,
get
y'all.
9 minutes last
Hold
game.
up, y'all. I want to go
Yeah.
player by player. Real quick. I want to go player by player because I brung up Zaire, right? I mean,
Mm-hmm.
and Derek Whitehead. What about Jalen Wilson? What do we do with him?
Oh
Mm.
no, I
He's
fucks with
looking
Jalen. Hey yo, I fucks with Jalen Wilson,
He'll
bro.
He's
work
been
on
having a
that.
bad.
he
He's been
looking
having a
like
bad
ass
stretch,
right
but
now, though, my nigga. He looking
No,
like
you know
ass.
why you know why he looking like guys, bro? Because he don't got a consistent point guard, and where he hits his shots at in them corners at the top of the key, he not getting those same type passes, bro. Like it's different
and
when
the
you out.
creation leaves a lot
It's
to be
yeah,
valued
it's
too.
different when
Like
you out there with a bunch of players that can
All right,
score.
so you bringing him back. You bringing
Yeah,
Wilson
I'm
back.
definitely bringing
All right,
Jalen
what
Wilson
about
back.
you, Ella? What's your take on Wilson? You bringing him back? You cutting
He
him?
our
I
rookie. We
mean,
gotta bring him back.
Oh
the
yeah, that's
problem
right.
with he's already there. The only problem with Wilson is since he's a senior, like the problem with senior players is once they come into the league, it's not really compared to like an 18-year-old or 19-year-old. Usually, what you get from seniors is what you get. Like, it's really no up ceiling from there.
Yeah, no
I just
upside.
think he need to work on self creation. Like, I think that's something he got to go in the off season and work on
Yo,
because
Can I say
realistically,
something
you don't
about
have
that real
to.
quick?
if
So
Clown
he's
Yeah,
can
just
develop a handle, is
I think
great.
Wilson is just not an athletic player. He really don't have. He's like a downhill type player. He's not like downhill. I don't really got no bag like that. But I'm gonna be aggressive and I'm gonna try to be crafty as I can. He don't really got no bag like that. So
You know who he remind
if
me of?
he can be a Josh Hart, he'll
I
be
was about
awesome.
to
thing
say
is
that, bro. I was about to say
he
If he
can't
can be
really.
I,
A version of
But here's
Josh
I
my
don't
Hart,
thing.
see
he'll be
Josh
amazing.
Hart. I see maybe a Royce O'Neal at best. I
Here's
don't
my
see
thing.
Hart,
Here's my
unfortunately.
thing. Hold on. He can't really blow by anybody. So therefore, he needs to create some kind of craftiness or
Yeah,
find some
that's what
kind
I'm
of
saying. He
craftiness
need
in
to
the
work on
moment.
this creation because if you're
Yeah,
not going to be able to get by anybody, at least you can create your own shot. I mean,
right.
you know what I'm saying?
Exactly. I
Rely on
agree
that.
because he don't have the athleticism or the
No,
burst that you got
I'll keep our young
or
guys
the
right
bag.
now. I'll keep all the young guys with a name right now, like because the ones that's showing up out there, they
All
look
right. So
like
what
they.
about Dayron? You keep it Dayron too?
Hey yo,
He's getting traded.
I
I
think
think.
hey
I don't
yo,
think
I
he's staying.
would, but I think after all the rumors going around, bro,
Yeah.
I don't. I think he gonna get a payday, and I don't know if we're gonna be able to pay him. You feel me? So
I think he's getting traded. I'm hearing Lakers, Memphis, maybe Clippers. Like there are a lot of teams that need backups right now. And if you keep it Claxton, at least for this year, they unfortunately
I think we
might trade
should keep
unfortunately.
Dayron, but I
What if
mean,
you
if
get?
they,
Hold up. What if we get?
I would LM, but Sean Marks, he doesn't think long term. He's always,
who else?
short term
Who else?
answers.
Who else? Who else?
What
Who
Niggas
if?
else?
about to do a fire sale, bro. This what's happening right
Yeah,
What
here,
if?
bro.
easy. That's how it is up
Hold
here,
on, real quick,
Nah, that's
real quick,
nasty
real
work,
quick.
bro.
So greasy.
Goddamn.
So greasy. What if you get rid of Claxton and keep
We
Sharp?
can do that. That would
But
be the
hey
smarter
yo, no
solution to
lie,
get rid of Claxton and keep
I'll get
Dayron.
rid of Claxton and keep Sharp. But I'm not. I don't want Clax as my no Dayron as my starting
No,
center
no,
no
no,
more.
no. Absolutely not. Let's say we get another big in the draft.
Yeah, yeah, I will
And then,
definitely do it. I don't.
and
I
we
told
keep
Derek
you.
Queen.
I already told you. I'm with
if
Claxton.
we get a Derek Queen, Claxton out of here for me.
Yeah,
Claxton need to
man.
go, bro.
Facts.
Why
Clax,
niggas be oh my god. This again,
I mean,
bro.
easy. Easy. Who do you want to get rid of right now? Who do you think is not helping our team, our future right now? Like, who do you
Bro,
see as expendable?
bro, at the end of the day, it's lottery, bro. So you just gotta hope you in the position and hope the lottery ball fall to your side, bro. Like what more can I like what more
but
do
regardless
y'all
of the fact, bro, we getting the
easy.
top.
We
We
can't
No,
getting
he's
the,
talking
easy.
about who
Real
do you
we
quick,
see in
getting
the
the
team
top
that you
10
would
real
pick
want
quick.
to
regardless.
I
you would
don't
Can
want
I
want
say it?
I don't care to get rid of anybody because I feel like we in
Easy,
the right spot. I don't feel like
easy. We
to. The
can't.
only
The
problem
thing
with
is,
that easy is you can't
let me
select
say
too
this
many
to him, y'all.
rookies in this
Let
draft.
me say this to him.
So
Easy.
some of them gonna have to go.
Exactly. We can't bring all these niggas along easy. Some of them
I
Right.
gonna have to
I
go.
I
Some of them
I,
have to
I, I,
go.
I already told y'all already. Like I see us coming from this draft with either 2 or 3 players. I don't see six. So y'all got in your mind
Wait,
six. I don't have.
6? We don't have 6 picks. I think we have 5.
We got 4 first rounds and two
We got
seconds.
4 first rounds.
No,
Yeah.
did we give away 1 second though?
Nah, we didn't give.
We gave away 1 second in the trade.
To a different team?
So. I
Right,
think
but let's say they
Yeah.
I
select
think to
that.
Yeah.
Let's
LA.
say they select
I
four
think to
or
LA. I
select.
think to LA.
Let's say they select four. They select three.
Yeah.
what they're gonna have to make a decision because realistically, 4-3 players that you got to develop on top of Clowney, on top of
Bro,
Wilson, on
you
top of
can get rid
Cam,
of
on top
that
of
other
Derek.
nigga. How you say his name? Iwabe? I forgot
Yeah.
his name. Fuck.
No, y'all
Tucson
getting rid of
He's
Awuman?
on the two. He's on the two-way,
Tucson?
so they might
Iwomo,
keep him.
Iwomo. Yeah, you can get rid of that. Yo, somebody like that, you can get
They
rid of.
might
You
keep,
still
Ewuwa.
got cap
but
space.
that's what we're saying. You have to get rid of some of these guys.
No, but Alam, you know what I'm talking about, bro. People like Awame, we Awomo,
I
we
mean,
could
he
get rid of,
balling.
bro.
We don't know. They might keep the dude.
Nah, some easy.
Man,
He
That's
playing
not
better than
true.
Wilson in these past
Easy,
few games.
easy. Some Nets fans really like him, bro. They really like Uwaba. I'm just
man,
saying. I
niggas
seen
like
it.
Yeah, I
fucking Ed
wouldn't trade. He a
Summers.
good
Wait,
young
wait,
player.
Joe. What do you mean like him?
He
We
type
got this
nice.
guy
I'm
from
not.
Walmart, man. I don't know what the
know.
love fest
I'm
is with
saying that
Tucson, man.
a lot of people
Come
still,
on.
a lot of fans still want to keep an eye on him and see what he got, and they think
But
he.
Joey, niggas want to keep everybody, bro. What the fuck, man? Like you
Yeah,
can't just keep
facts.
everybody,
We got
bro.
to cut the fat. We got to cut the
Easy.
fat, man.
Right, so you got it. Easy, you got it. So Awuma is going. Who else you getting rid of? Who else
I
you gonna
mean,
get rid of?
but Joey, you know the niggas who I'm talking about, bro. We talking about the people that we know. Like, all right, this is like you might get sent back to the G League. That's what I'm talking
Yeah,
about. These the
yeah.
people I'm talking
Is
about.
is Wofford
Right,
gone?
right,
Easy.
right.
Is Trendon gone? Easy. Wofford, is he gone in your opinion? Since he hasn't
Yeah,
really
watch
done
it.
anything this season.
I mean, the type of athlete he is, he's
Yo,
6'9",
Dylan and
big
Ace
body.
is
You feel what I'm saying?
balling
So
right
like,
now.
it's going.
Holy
They might
crap,
think about it. They
man.
might think about it. They might think
Yeah,
about it.
well, I
They
think
might think about
Zaire took his role on team. And you think about it, if he keep Wilson, where does that leave Wofford as like a third stringer?
But not only
So,
that, we're kind of congested at the wing position. Let's say we do
yes.
keep Wofford
Mhm.
and we get Ace Bailey. That's like that's Clowney.
We
That's
freed up two
Ace
wings,
Bailey.
but
That's
we freed up
Wofford.
two. But
Well,
we freed up
Wofford
two
mostly
wing
played up
spots, Joey.
four, so I
We gave
Huh?
up
mean,
Mikhail. We gave up Mikhail, and we gave up
Like,
DFS. So we freed up two wing spots. We still heavy at the wing spot, even though we gave up two
I
wings.
think so. So Zaire is a wing. Is it Zaire a
Yeah.
wing?
he
Wilson.
can he
Wilson's
Wofford.
a
can
Hold
he
on,
can
hold
wing.
be
on. Let me run it
between he
down.
can play between
Let
shooting
me
guard
run
and
it for
small
him.
forward.
Let me run it for him. Trendon Wofford is a wing, is he not?
They play him
He's
at the
mostly a
guard.
four to me, but
They be playing him at the guard for
I
some
think
reason
he's a
sometimes.
hybrid. I think he's a hybrid.
Yeah, he's a hybrid. He can
Wing.
play guard and forward.
Yeah,
Yeah, you're right.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm taking Zaire though, cause
But would you
he,
say that he's more forward than he is guard?
I'll
That's a
say more
fact.
Yeah,
forward.
I give
I'll
you that.
say
I
he's
give you
more
that.
power. Yeah, he's more
Yeah,
forward.
so that's him. You still got Clowney. Clowney's a wing.
And he's
I
He's
talented.
give I
mostly
give
a four though.
I
I'm
give
not
him more
putting
he a
forward.
Clowney at the
power
Yeah,
three.
forward, bro. He a power
He a
forward.
yeah.
four. I'm not
I give
putting
him
him
more
at the
forward.
three unless the handle get better. I'm not putting him at
Yeah,
the three.
Okay,
yeah.
all right. So you got Wilson. Wilson's a wing.
Okay.
He a two. He a two.
Nah, he's
Oh
a
yeah.
three.
We got to
Nah,
get rid of
Wilson is a
Zion,
two.
bitch. We still
Wilson
got
is
I think
not
Boogie
a
he a
on the
small
team.
wing. I
forward,
think he
bro.
a
He's
wing
a wing,
too.
bro.
He's not a small forward, bro. That's like LeBron James, PG. Nah, bro.
Okay, so
What Mikel's a small forward.
hold on, CJ.
Yeah,
Hold up. I
Wilson
just
little as hell than
hey,
Mikal, bro.
easy. I
They the
just named
same
five
height.
more real quick.
Hell no.
Yes, they are. They both six
No,
six.
I think they kill
hell
you,
no.
bro.
Hold on. Let Joey go. Let Joey go.
So I named about 3 or 4 wings so far, right? Did
I
I not?
mean,
Am I bugging?
you did, but like that's a
Hold on, and
rotation right there.
I didn't even name CJ yet. CJ's another wing.
Yo, CJ got to go, man.
I
Tomorrow,
don't think they're gonna take.
please.
If you get Ace Bailey, I don't think they're gonna be a part. Like
Hold on,
you're looking
easy.
for a
CJ not a
starter.
wing.
He a wing. I'll give
So
him that.
what you mean we don't got wings? Like we got
I
wings.
mean, I feel like that's a good rotation. Like three man, 4-man rotation. I feel like that's a good rotation.
I'm just saying, where's Wofford going to fit at, especially if we get Ace? Somebody got to go because you got
Right.
CJ, you got Wofford, you got Zaire,
Yeah.
you got who else we just say? Wilson, but
She's
y'all saying
asleep.
he is two now. So all I'm saying is that
I don't know if
somebody
she's
is
asleep.
going to be congested at that 3-4 position. We're going to be heavy with the threes and the fours. That's all I'm saying.
I didn't know she was asleep. I thought she was doing.
And all them niggas can't play, so therefore somebody can't come with us. Everybody can't get on this ride. Pause. So we got to cut some guys.
Thank gosh we got all this cap space to like decide how the roster is going to be going forward. Like that's the advantage we have. We can pick and choose how this gets
Everybody knows
constructed.
that's true, but everybody knows our
Damn,
weakest.
yo, Jalen Wilson and Mikal really the same height though, bro. Yo.
That's what I just said.
What the
That's
fuck?
what I'm saying. He could
That's
slide
what I'm
Yeah.
to.
just
He could
saying.
slide to
It's probably
wing.
because of the arms,
Wing.
bro.
What
And he
you thought?
probably
What you thought? Hey, you thought he was like 6'2" or some shit?
yeah, I think
Yeah,
he's like
like
at least 6'3".
Yo, now that
Jalen
explains why
Wilson.
Mikhail's getting killed by all the opposing best players, man. His defense is
it's
not
Ah,
existent.
it's just we
They like
we had
zoom
Mikel
past
at
you,
the three
man.
because he had a long wingspan,
His
Jalen Wilson is
arms,
but
a
yeah, I was about
Jalen
to say
Wilson
his
is a Jalen Wilson is a fucking wing, my boy. He's a 3-and-D wing. That's a
God
fact.
damn.
yeah.
Man.
But
He
I
just
mean, Ace
his
in Ace
arms
in
little
Ace
as
point
hell. That's,
in Ace point it wouldn't really matter because he will be at the starter three. So
and
you have to
All I'm
figure
Yeah.
saying
all of
is, Dylan, if
that
Ace
out.
come, a couple of them niggas ain't gonna be here. That's all I'm saying.
No,
So
you're
hey
they
right,
yo,
Joey. There's definitely some roster decisions that got to be made.
Nebraska balling out too, bro.
them
Yeah,
niggas
they up
don't
by
play
4,
nobody
I
though.
think.
Y'all niggas be getting hype off them niggas. They playing that weak ass conference,
Nah,
man.
Nebraska down now. Rutgers up 81-76.
The only thing is, Joey, they don't have like they can't control that, bro. They gotta
I
go out
know they
and
can't
ball out.
control that, but
Man,
that's I mean
And Ace is balling.
that's
I think he got 22 right now.
man,
Somebody got an echo.
If Ace could put it all together, man, he'll be a 5-2 player in this
I
league,
think
man. I
he
just
he
think
got
he's the
like
right
five.
player.
He got 5 rebounds. He got 4 assists. I think right now.
Somebody got an echo. Somebody got an echo.
yeah,
Word,
somebody
Yeah,
got
somebody.
yeah, yeah.
All right, I'll drop out. Put the link back in the chat, please, Bruce.
All right, copy that.
Yep.
So what I was saying, so greasy. Damn. Hold on. Hello?
Yep.
So
Can
I
you hear
don't
me?
know.
Yep.
Yo, can you hear me?
Yeah, yeah. You straight now. You straight now.
Yeah.
You
So
good.
so what I was saying, so greasy is I don't think the wing is really, our weak position. I think it's the guard position, man. We need guards, bro. We need guard play bad. Well, it kind of helped a little bit because we got D'Lo, but we still. I mean, the only guards that we got that's decent to me is D'Lo and CT.
Nah,
Like,
yeah, you're right. I thought you were
not,
talking about point guards. I was about to say the only
no,
decent
just
point guard
guards.
we
Period, bro. Our shooting guards in our ones in our twos. We don't have like what is Cam Thomas? You consider him a 2 or 1?
two.
Okay, so he's like our only good shooting guard. Who else we got that's a good shooting guard?
Nah, you're right about that, bro.
Like our guards is obsolete, my nigga. And then at the point guard position, we got Ben and D'Lo.
Yeah, and I'll take D'Lo over Ben right now any day. Even though
Yeah, but
Ben,
what I'm saying, but you know what's so nasty about that is fucking we got 1.5 point guard because Ben Simmons can't play on back-to-backs, bro, and we're already fucking lacking at that position. So that's what, and we need a point guard on the floor because if we don't, the Nets look ass and
yeah, I'd rather
discombobulated.
them do it this year, bro. I'd rather them do it this year, while they got they pick, and then next year. If I done seen Jody coach in the beginning of the year, I'm ready to see what he can do with his pick, bro. His
No,
picks,
yeah,
his
I
picks.
agree. I mean, I think it's going to turn up, and we all um are looking forward to that. I think some of us just expect results faster than others.
Nah, Joey. No matter if niggas in here, I know niggas in here for a fact. If we don't get the number 1 or 2 or 3, niggas coming back in here and they raining fire
I
and
don't
No, that's
care
a
about the.
brimstone
Hey, yo,
on
tell you
Sean
the
no.
truth.
Marks.
We
I
not
don't.
talk about that though. We talk about as far as like when the Nets get their guys, when we get some of our young core, when we get some of our young studs out of this draft, how quick is it going to take for us to be competitive in the league? I think so. Greasy thinks that it's going to be a quick turnaround. Me and
Oh
Elam think it's still
no,
going to take a
no,
little
no,
bit.
Bro,
no,
you
no.
don't
Listen, listen.
you don't know that though.
No. Hold on. I'm not saying that. That's where you're getting it wrong, bro. I'm saying this is what I want them to do, far as keep certain vets
Uh-huh.
to help the young players, because it's a better process when you got players that already know what they're doing. Like a scorer like D'Lo that can still get you 20 points with and him. D'Lo with Cam Thomas.
I don't like D'Lo being the vet.
I don't.
If you have to choose between him and Ben, you choose D'Lo, I guess.
To me, he reminds me of a player like Mike Conley. They both do the same type things, impact the
Uh-huh.
game. They're not big defensive players, but they're gonna get you the assist.
So greasy. You see, I challenge that point because when D'Lo was on Minnesota, they got rid of that nigga and brought in
He
Mike
did not.
Conley.
That's the fact.
Yeah, he did
Right,
not want to be
right,
there, bro. He was not,
right.
and he was
Not
putting
only
up
that,
numbers
when
there,
when Curry got injured in Golden State,
and he
what
was putting
happened?
up
They
numbers
was
there,
bad,
bro. He was putting up numbers there,
So why they get
but
rid of him then? They got
because
rid of
bro.
him
It's
for a
he was
reason.
players,
bad,
bro.
especially in the
Mike Conley, that
playoffs.
ain't his only team he been to, bro.
I know, bro.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying so
Like,
greasy is
it's
they rolled
players,
out
it's
they
players
rolled
we
out the
just
red
let
carpet
go.
for they
It's
rolled out the red carpet for
Nah,
D'Lo in
look what just
Minnesota.
happened. Look what just happened when players. It's who you playing for and how they letting you play. Look what just happened with
You know what I think
Hold
happened?
on,
So
hold on, hold
Okay.
on.
so you need a
I'm gonna
whole
let you say
team.
what you got to say, but
Okay, hold on, hold on. Let's
Go
I'm
agree. I'm
gonna
sorry.
use
Go
this
ahead.
ahead.
one
Yeah.
player as an example. Struder, everywhere Struder been, he's been traded to mad teams, and he's put up good numbers. He's never been like the best player, but he put up good numbers. He had his best year with the Nets. Right now, had his best year with the Nets. And last year, he still had a good year. We shipped him off. And as soon as we ship him off, his role changed, and he don't even look like the same player,
Because
bro.
he was on
Exactly.
bad teams. You give him the
That's
rock,
how
you let him go
that's how
ball
Dennis
out,
has
bro.
Bro,
always
he was
been
not
though.
on
So
all bad
greasy.
teams, bro.
Last year he was on the Raptors.
Exactly.
Right, right.
Before that, he was on the land. He was everywhere, bro. That ain't the only
But
team.
no,
He
but
did
so
not
greasy.
play in that
No,
whole
no, so
season there.
no, so greasy. I'm not trying to shit on the niggas, but I'm saying though, we can't just keep on looking at numbers strictly because a few years before he was on the Lakers for a second run. That
And he
second run,
impacted winning.
no,
Yeah,
no, no.
he was
I'm
good.
about to
He
say
was
that
good then.
he was good on that Lakers team, but then he came. But
He's never played.
but so greasy,
What I'm saying
Few
is he
few
never
years,
played.
but so greasy. A few years later, he come to the Raptors and he's kind of bad, and they trying to make a trade, and they get Emmanuel quickly in there in the same spot he was in, and he performed better,
No,
bro.
bro. The Raptors. That's because you got young players now. Whereas though he's looking at the game a whole different way. They didn't even want him with the Raptors, bro. They got him right out of there, bro.
We didn't want him either, too. That's why
They
we
didn't
got him
want him
out
with
Yeah,
the.
there.
yeah. Sean Marks even said that I was never going to give this guy a contract. He said he was expiring contract. So Marks in his mind was like, I got to
I'm
trade him at
not
some
talking
point.
about the. I'm talking
He
about
was a
far as
quick fix for
players.
Dinwiddie. That's all.
I'm
Quick
just
That's
fix
talking
for
all.
about
Yeah,
Dinwiddie.
but we should
far
have
as
won those 10
players.
games with Dennis, though, man. He might have screwed us a little bit there for a
I'm just
second. A
talking
little
about
bit.
far as point guards impacting the game, bro. You don't got to always be the best player on the team for
That's true.
Yeah,
I
as the
think.
point guard.
Can I say something? So back to the D'Lo point. I don't think it was that. I think what happened was Ant Man came there and started shining and just started taking shit over, and then D'Lo wasn't.
No, Joey, I'm telling you, I remember this shit. The
Nah,
same thing that kind of
it
happened
was
in the
his
Lakers.
defense, bro. It was his
No, no,
defense in the
the same
playoffs.
the same thing that kind of happened on the Lakers happened on the T-Wolves. His
Right.
shot went away and they hunted him on defense.
Okay.
right.
Got you.
Not to mention, D'Lo as a starter hasn't been
And
working
then
out
for
the
some
last few
reason when
years.
his shot go away, he can't organize the offense like he always does.
No,
So he
Okay.
takes himself out the game.
and
Right.
look what Pat Bev said about that. Pat Bev said he wasn't allowed to play the way he wanted to play, and looks what happens when you don't let him play free.
So what the
You ain't gonna
fuck
get
is
the
this, my
same thing
nigga? I got
D'Lo.
12 niggas on the team. I'm gonna let everybody play free, my nigga. We gotta have some type of
But
structure,
that's
my
why.
nigga.
No, when your point guard is supposed to play free and control the offense.
He
hold
is
When
on.
not
he's
But
not,
supposed
that's
to
cool.
play free.
But
Everybody,
that's
nah,
why we
bro.
gotta
bro,
have.
Everybody
your
can't just be
point guard
playing.
is
Wait,
supposed to
wait,
play
and
free.
why
And
would D'Lo want to play for Sean Marks? He's the guy that kicked him out of the best situation he was ever in.
Listen,
I think
listen.
D'Lo's ready to leave
Because he
instead of
knows that he
stay.
can come here and do whatever the fuck he want to do with this team. That's why. See, that's the thing. We got to bring context to this shit. The reason Dennis looked as good as he did, and because Jordy believed in him and he let him go out there and do whatever the fuck he want.
like
When
I
you're on a
said,
winning team, and a contending team, and you got to play with people like LeBron James, you got to play your role and you got to perform in that role. And if you don't, they getting rid of you. So my thing is, it was two different teams, two different roles, two different expectations. Same with D'Lo. D'Lo's not expected to do shit here, so he's playing freely. And on top of that, Jordy is giving him the free reign to go out there and do whatever the fuck he wants. So he's going to perform better here. You know what I
Yeah, and
mean?
that's a problem. And that's a problem. That's why they're sitting him down because he won 2 games already
Yeah,
in two
but
out of the
make
games
no
he's played.
mistake about it. Easy brung up a good point. When he is on a winning team, that's why I say, what's more important, performing good on a winning team or performing good
putting
on
up
a
good
bad team.
numbers, putting up good numbers on a bad team.
Yeah, exactly.
Right,
That's what I
right.
was saying earlier. You know what I
Because
mean?
when he was on the Lakers for a second run, his numbers look nowhere near what they look like right now.
Exactly.
But he had a great impact today, winning and helped them get to where they was at,
Big
bro.
facts. He helped them get to the playoffs,
Yeah.
bro.
But he
He
did not.
always
But
been
his
streaky
numbers was
though.
nowhere
He
near what
helped
they were
he
right
helped them
now.
get to the playoffs, and then he got exploited on defense in the playoffs, and then
He
everything got
always
pointed.
gets exploited in the playoffs. That's been his biggest weakness. Is you can't play
Yeah,
him in the
because
playoffs as a starter,
because
at
bro,
least.
let's keep it up. Let's keep it a buck. D'Lo is I won't say he's soft, but he's not an athletic player. He's not an aggressive player. He's a crafty, smooth player. You feel what I'm saying? Therefore, he doesn't have really good lateral movement either. He doesn't move fast. He's not athletic like that. So he can't really stay with these shifty young guards out here. He can't stay in front of them. He got
And
slow
and
feet.
and that's why we need a young point guard in this draft. You think about it, look how many old point guards we've been through already. Dennis Schroeder, Spencer Dinwiddie, now D'Lo. Oh,
Yeah,
Ben Simmons still on it. So, like, we need a young point guard that has not only great vision, great passing, but is quick, can move on the
right.
court.
That's why.
That's what
That's
we
why
need right now.
Ben
But it's
and,
a few
and
point guards in the draft. It's not only Dylan Harper. I understand.
No,
true.
You know,
it's a
But
like
big
listen,
man. It's a
listen.
deep draft for point guards for us.
Ben,
We have a lot
Ben,
of
and,
options here.
Ben, Ben and D'Lo are two different point guards, right? Ben is athletic. He's fast. He's aggressive,
John, leave
right?
and come back. You got to
Downhill.
echo again.
He can, right. He can move
All
with
right.
those athletic guards, though.
No, that's John. He about to leave and come back.
Okay, he can move with those young guards out there, those athletic guards, those quick guards that got that quick first step. D'Lo can't do that. D'Lo's more of a crafty type of player, pace. You know what I mean? And he's not an up and down point guard like that. He's not. He don't got no bunnies like that. Whenever you ever really see D'Lo dunk like that, like he's not. He's a crafty guard. He's an unathletic, crafty guard.
He got a shot though. He got a good shot.
Yeah, he could shoot his ass up, but he's a streaky shooter though.
and he's
Very
a
tricky.
terrific passer too, bro.
Yo,
Like,
he's a good passer. He
He's a
is.
good passer.
I think he's an underrated passer for sure. But
Yeah,
that's
but if I take away his shot, so if I just get up in his airspace, or if I just bother him to a point where he's not hitting his shot, all those things associated to his game, he himself is going to take it away just because his shot not falling.
I'm gonna say something
Bro,
else. You want to know? You know what else is kind of bad about D'Lo? He doesn't draw fouls. You ever notice that he don't really draw fouls like that because he's not an aggressive downhill point guard. He doesn't like contact. He doesn't go to the hole aggressive. If he does, you ever see him go to the hole? If he looks like he's gonna go to the hole and there's traffic in there, he gonna stop and pop the midi. He ain't going aggressively to the rack if he don't have to. If it's not a clear opening,
I give
that's
you
not
that.
a part of his game.
Nah, that's a valid point. I never looked at it like that, but that's valid.
Yeah, whenever you seen D'Lo just take somebody up the dribble and just go to the rack and just try to jam it on him or some shit
nah,
like that.
he looking for that little pick so he could get that little float off.
Exactly, the little float
But
and shit.
look, hey yo, that's exactly why I use Mike Conley as this example. That's the same type shit he does.
Yeah, I agree.
like
I agree.
he not gonna get you. He could get you 15 to 20 points, some good games, 40 points here and there. You know, like
It's called a serviceable point guard. That's what he is.
yeah, he's not an ass player, bro. Like
So are we
He's
talking
not.
about the Mike Conley right now, or like the Mike Conley like before, like the past 2 or 3 years?
old Mike Conley wasn't just banging on niggas, bro. And the old D'Lo was putting up big numbers too, bro.
But I will say this: Mike Conley's a better finisher, and Mike Conley will go to the hole.
All out, I would
Solo.
say all out. I would say better career Mike Conley, but I'm not gonna disrespect D'Lo and just
I
say
still don't understand why we got D'Lo back, man. I feel like we didn't have to do it. I feel like Marks, he just makes these weird trades, man. No
nah. I
matter
think
how
that
You
you
was.
gotta make
try
the
to
I
make
money
it
think
work,
better.
John.
I
What
think
the
that was for
hell?
tickets, bro.
Yeah, I
You see,
understand that, man,
bro.
but then you
You see,
kept him and he won you 2 games. Just
they
don't make
said
sense.
he had the biggest return selling sick tickets since like 2000 and what was the year he left?
2019?
Like 2019
2020,
they
yeah.
said he sold out, bro. He sold out and I think he got injured that game.
Hey, maybe somebody's got a point. I mean, revenue. D'Lo gives you revenue, gives you nostalgia. I mean,
Bro,
the
a lot
skill
of
set's probably
players
not
like
there, but if he makes you
bro, a
money, I
lot of players
guess you
like
make your point
D'Lo,
there.
bro. A lot of players and people, a lot of people
So
love
y'all think
D'Lo.
we bringing D'Lo back?
If
I
he
don't
lot of
think
get,
so. I don't
a
want to,
lot of
but who
people.
knows this point? So
you're
Breezy
gonna
might have a
need a
point
hey
now.
yo.
This brings the revenue.
Regardless, you're gonna need a starting point guard and one to come off the bench.
Correct. Is
So
We should.
Is D'Lo? Hey, here's my thing: is D'Lo willing to come off to the bench for a younger point guard at this point in his career?
who's
He
to
coming off the
say
bench right
hey
now.
yo? Who's to say we
Yeah, he's
draft?
coming up. I think he's
Yo,
coming
Joey,
up.
hey yo, who's to
Joe,
say we draft the point guard to start him right away? What if we do it like how I hate mentioning these niggas like Deuce McBride. He ain't no starter, but he come off the bench and provide them with good numbers. You know,
he's their
so
only
Yeah,
legit
but
bench
Bruce
piece right
McBride
now.
wasn't no lottery pick.
as a point guard though, I'm
Yeah,
only
but
talking about.
Bruce McBride wasn't no lottery pick though. You get a lottery pick, they
No,
got to
I'm not talking about far from. Hey yo, telling you the truth, bro. I don't want Dylan Harper now, bro. I want Ace or Coop, bro. Or you know we could go different, but I don't know.
Why you want Ace or Cooper?
Uh, Only because Cam Thomas is a small two, and when you get I just
Dylan
think
Harper 6'6".
Yeah, Harper can rebound, so Breezy. He ain't as small as he
I'm not
looks,
talking
man.
about that. I'm just thinking as far as how exciting it will be, far as for
Right.
that like a Cooper Flag coming off a screen, catching an alley from Cam, or Ace Bailey
Yo.
on, or Ace Bailey
I'm
on
not
the
gonna lie
side.
to you.
Hold on, or Ace Bailey
Muffle.
hitting somebody on the sideline on 2-hand jam. Like these players, athletic as shit, bro. So I don't
Man.
know, bro.
No,
Cooper and Thomas, man, would be a fun duo, man. You got playmaking, you got defense, you got scoring. Like those two men would be fun.
I'm gonna be
That's
completely
legit two
honest.
right there.
I don't know. I saw some shit from Ace Bailey. Some of the shots he's taking is very questionable, my nigga. I don't like that, my nigga.
You know what it is, Easy? He's very predictable right now with some of his shot selection. The thing about going to the next level is your shots gotta be a lot more predictable. When you're very predictable, it's easy to get in bad habits like that, missing, like the free
That's what I'm
throws
saying,
Hey
though.
yo,
that he's
Like,
got to work on.
he just went for 24 points, 8 for
Mhm.
16, 11 rebounds tonight.
That's not bad, but
That's Ace
it could be
Bailey right
better.
there, bro.
It could be even much better. I think he's got levels that he's not even hit.
so hear me out, right? Hear me out. I understand. I understand the. I'll
Yeah,
show you.
this is like little reserve right now.
Hold on. Y'all can hear me. Y'all
Mm.
can hear me. Y'all can hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you,
All
right?
Yeah, I
right.
can hear you. Go ahead.
Hear me out, right? Hear me out, right? All right. I understand the college game and all that. He's putting up some good numbers, and some things could translate to the league. But I'm gonna be completely honest. All that shit don't phase me because once you get into the league and niggas hear you the big dog, niggas gonna challenge you. So like, are you up to that task right there? So like, all this shit is fun and cute, but like, when you come to the league, you can't be taking no dumbass shots, my nigga. What the fuck you doing?
He's got to bulk up, man. I can't wait to if Joyce is coach, man, weight room. They're gonna have this guy, man, getting like
Hey,
10,
yo, but
15
that ain't that's
pounds.
what development for. You feel me? Like
Yeah.
Cam Thomas be taking some crazy ass shots, bro. Like,
He do too. He do. But
Now, Thomas's
the
shot selection has been a lot more reserved this season, efficient. I gotta give him that.
mostly Ace shots that he take that be crazy is them crazy ass fadeaways, yo.
So do we?
Maybe he's feeling the pressure of it. Maybe he knows that Harper, has surpassed him right now, and he wants to be in that top two. Maybe he feels a little worried that
so so
there's a
so
chance Harper could be drafted over him. Maybe there's a
so
reason there.
so Greasy. Here's the thing, right? So for Cam Thomas, right? From the minute I saw him play, he'd been taking them fucking crazy shots.
Yeah, I
But
just
that
said
shit,
that.
that shit been going in. So like, that's something he practiced, my nigga.
No, that's what I'm saying. How you think you don't think Ace do practice the same thing? And he young,
Why?
bro. He
But
young,
but
bro.
but
Like
but but so Greasy, I could give CT that because he like 6'2", 6'3". So you gotta get that shit off. And you got a wet jumper, get that shit off. Ace, you're 6'9". Can you tell me why you're doing this?
I'm saying though, Kobe used to take crazy shots. McGrady used to take crazy. Even Vince Carter used to take crazy shots, bro. Like players that shoot like that and shoot them crazy shots be the players that want that shot at the end of the game or want that don't got no problem with the pressure of taking that shot.
I hear you, boy. I don't know.
And you give players that young opportunities to grow. So they're like what I think Cam Thomas need to work on is having like a set go-to move. I feel as though when he out there, he don't think about nothing. You know how KD go for his little crossover and go for his mid-range? Like, I feel as though Cam should have that go-to move. I feel as though a lot of shit, his injuries come from him just doing wild shit out there. When you get players and you develop them, what you comfortable with? All right, this your go-to move. Let's push you to do something better. That's when you see your players develop. Like, so.
If we draft Ace, who would you guys want to get as a point guard in this draft? Would you guys be cool with Boogie Flan maybe being drafted with our Bucks pick if he fell within our draft rankings?
Boogie Flan.
Like we think about a Boogie, Thomas, and Ace combo.
I gotta look him up.
He's got speed. He gives me maxi speed vibes, man. Boogie Flan. Then he's got some really good scoring chops. I know people go worry about the height factor, but he's a baller.
What do you see Boogie Flan? What do you see Boogie Flan becoming? Can you give me a player comp if you can?
Who is he, yo?
He gives me maxi vibes, man. The speed, the scoring. Like I think right now he might play off the bench as a sixth man, but he could work himself to a starting role if a team, really values him.
If you see him developing like Maxi, that means for a fact, and this is a big fact, you need 1, a super duper star, and 2, a all-time playmaker.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. But that's why if you got Ace, you'd probably want to get a young guard in this draft. And I think Boogie would fall within our range because I think he's going to be around 15 to 20.
I think regardless, they got to get another point guard. No matter if they go after somebody else and on that first round for that lottery, I think regardless of the fact, we have to draft another point guard.
What do you guys think about Nolan Trejo? I don't know. Nobody really talks about him. He's kind of falling way down in the draft. I mean, if he falls somewhere within our draft range and we do have a point guard, would you guys take a risk on him? Because he was at one point top 5 in this draft. Now he's kind of falling a bit.
What is the picks looking like though? Far as if we get a top 5, what's the next one? It's coming for like.
Yo, hold on, real quick. Not to cut you off, so Breezy, can you address that in the chat real quick, bro? Because that's not really cool, my nigga. What the fuck you doing? The elder statesman went off for some reason.
I addressed it. I told him to chill it out, man.
Yo, this ain't good, guys. King's defensive kid, Keon Ellis, just got a nasty ankle sprain, man. That ain't good.
Address this, John. Let me address this.
Who got an ankle sprain?
Address what? What happened up there?
This nigga popped up like Darth Vader.
Hold on. Let me.
I pop up least suspected like a notice. E, what up?
Hold on. Let me address this, please. Paul Smith. First and foremost, I don't know this to be true, and I don't even use this kind of language. You know what I mean? So, what I can't is, what do you say?
I mean, is he talking about somebody in the chat saying that, or he talking about somebody up here? I think he talking about somebody else in the chat.
I mean, we all black up here except for John.
I think he's talking to somebody else in the chat, Breezy.
It gotta be somebody.
So I mean, listen.
Hold up, bro. I'm Puerto Rican up here. You talking about Spicks? I got that in my blood, man. Wow.
I don't know. I guess.
Hold up, Claude. You better than that, man. Come on.
Yeah.
I think Claude mad because
look, Claude.
Spanish kid is probably using the N word. He don't like it. That's
no, Claude. I hear you, man.
I don't think Claude would use that in a text to like. That's one of the reasons why he used it in a question mark. So I don't think Claude is the old head.
Claude is an older gentleman, so he probably grew up in the time.
Claude is using it like to express why it shouldn't be used. I mean,
right.
I get what he's saying.
I get what he's saying. He just.
So I ain't gonna bother him too much, man. But y'all, come on, man, y'all.
At the same time,
bro just took it straight to Raglan's Island, and he.
Hold on.
That's a fact.
Yeah. We gotta chill on that, man. Come on,
bro.
That's a fact. But
bro just went to the dome. You heard? He just.
No, it's all good. We pivot. We address it. We pivot.
Yeah. We gotta pivot now, bro. Yeah, we gotta do that.
Shout out to Joey. Shout out to
Wait,
Joe.
guys, let Breezy address it. Wait, guys, Breezy got to address it. He still got something to say.
Well, I've been waiting for like 2 minutes to talk. I've been
Oh,
saying, hold on, I'm about to start summing y'all.
nah, you breeze. Your mic is kind of on some crazy shit. I ain't gonna lie.
What about right
Word,
now?
I ain't
It
even
it
hear you,
it,
bro.
it's,
Dead
it
ass.
Oh,
sound
it's
like
good.
it's
It's good,
muffled.
Breezy. Good, Breezy. Good. You're good, Breezy.
It
What
sound
about
muffled, but you go in and out. But like we could hear you right now, but like it sound like it's
No,
muffled. I
no,
don't
Yeah.
know.
Claude, you right about that. I think it's
hold
like the thing is, I
on.
never like to type it out, bro. Like
Can
I
I
really never.
talk? God damn.
My bad, bro.
What I was trying to say is he says, yeah, we do. I guess we could be better with that, Claude. But I'm not for racial slurs. When I say it, if you hear me say it, it's never a derogatory thing. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying it's in a negative connotation. You know what I mean? I don't want anybody to feel offended by it when I'm talking to them. And maybe I could, as a moderator, be better. But what I was talking about that the other day to my guy, and basically I was saying to myself, it's hard to moderate that. Like, oh, what if I used it like as a come up? Like anytime somebody say the N word, they gotta super chat me. You know what I'm saying? They gotta super chat me like a $1 or $2. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, this oh shit, man.
That's
I
wild.
agree. Breezy, can I say something after
That
you
shit a
finish? Or
part.
go
That
ahead.
shit a
Go ahead, bro.
part of me, bro.
I
That
just
shit is
wanted to
a
say
part of me.
that's what I wanted. I wanted to bring that up. I
Uh,
think that. Oh, go ahead, Breeze. My bad.
No, no. So, I mean, we could all speak on the matter, but basically, I'm not. I just want to say for the brand that I'm represent, I'm not racist,
Right.
and I ain't gonna tolerate no racial nothing. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah, I get jokes, but direct jokes that offend, any certain group of people, I'm not for it. I'm not with it. I don't support it, and
Or, but I ain't hear nobody up here
could
say
get
it
you,
though.
you you still could get roasted without a racist joke. Know that. But
Yo,
go
this
ahead. Go
nigga Breeze
I
is
wanted to.
trying to make a come up off the super chats, my
I
nigga. My
just
fault,
wanted to
Joe.
say this real quick about this. Listen, Claude, if we saying it up here, we get it. It's not right to say, but we saying it as a term of endearment based off of how we grew up, bro. We not saying it in no derogatory or no like hatred or no racist way. That's
Hold on, but I ain't hear. I ain't hear nobody that's not
no, but
on
no, he
stem.
did. But so Greasy. So here's the thing. He said people on the panel use it constantly. So
Oh,
that's why I'm
I was
responding
about
to
to say
him.
I ain't hear, but I ain't hear nobody that's
Nah,
up
I
here
get
I,
say
you
it.
trying to tell.
I probably said it. I'm not gonna lie.
No, we
I
all
like I
But it's
said
say the
earlier.
N word and all.
hold on, but you
What
sound like
Star
you.
Traffic trying to say right
Hold
now?
on, though. You
What Star
sound like you
Traffic
are.
do?
You sound like you are one though. Like
Yeah, I'm
I
black.
am. I'm one, but not in the words that he mean it like that.
Yeah, but I think I don't know. I think he was more flipped out
It
about
must
it
have been.
because
It must have been another time you heard. He probably like sickened
no,
with.
but he said something about a Hispanic or a Mexican saying the N word. I guess it kind of triggered him. Like,
Oh,
you know what I mean?
That's what I'm saying.
So
I'm like, we all black, and you know what I'm saying,
right.
like
So I don't know if
John Finn.
he talking to somebody in the chat that
that's what
says
I was. Oh, that's the only thing I was saying.
and
I
then
think.
I told him to chill, and then he flipped it on the panel like, well, people on the panel say it constantly too. So I'm like, okay, bro. Well, if we saying it to each other, and it's
Yeah.
a term of endearment. You know, it ain't the same thing, Claude. Come on, man. We know you from the old school, but
Yeah,
we
no,
calling each other that. It ain't no harm, man. Come on,
right,
bro.
right. But no, my thing is it's culture based. So
Yeah, it's a culture
if
thing,
like
but
That's
if
not.
true.
say for instance, if it's two white people on the panel and they talking to each other and they call each other a racial slur, I'ma mind my business because that's their business. But if
Right.
if it's a black person saying it to a white person, I feel a need to intervene.
Oh
If
hell no.
the white person is saying it to a black person, I feel a need to intervene. But other than that, if it's like white or black on black with black, I'm not. I don't.
But
It
not
don't
only that,
rub me
Breezy,
the
it's
wrong
something.
way the
It's
same way that Claude is saying, but I get what
right.
he's saying, and I do want it to be, I guess, a family friendly show. You know what I mean? Imagine you trying to watch this with your family, and we just
Right.
letting the N word fly. Know what I mean?
That shit is hard to
So
moderate though, Breeze.
it,
I ain't gonna hold you. It's hard
it's
to
tough.
moderate.
Man, LeBron James is saying that shit on TV.
Like,
Like,
I'm not trying to make an excuse. Like I said, we all can do better, Claude, but
But
it's
yeah,
hard to moderate
I
that
had
type
a
of thing.
I
Yo,
had a
I
respect for your panel for not to let the N word go, even though I am one.
Floyd just
yo,
mentioned somebody named Fat Joe. I guess that's the guy that got him upset.
Oh
What?
yeah, because Fat
I,
Joe the rapper, Puerto
Oh,
Rican
okay.
rapper.
What?
look,
Okay.
look,
Hey
real
yo,
quick.
what?
Nah, hold on, Grease. Yo, hold on, Grease. Hold on. Yo, listen. Yo, first
Yeah.
off, I'm gonna just say, yo, Breeze, my fault. I disrespect the panel every day because I pop up here talking my shit, saying all type of crazy swears and everything. So,
Exactly.
so that's my
We all
fault.
do.
I'll be pull up in the crib with no fucking respect. So you see, it's right there. It's right there. You know what I'm saying? It's right there. So you know what I'm saying. So that's
Hold
my fault.
on.
That's my
But,
fault
all
right there. Yo,
right,
real
so hold
quick
on.
too.
Easy.
I didn't
Go
know
ahead.
the N word was going to turn this whole show into like a political, like
Right.
cultural, like thing. I didn't know that was the pivot right there. But if that's the
Nah,
pivot, that's the pivot. But
respect the
oh
OG.
shit,
Easy. We just respect the OG, triple OG. He said that. That's not even a super chat, but we pay attention to it because, we care about what Claude think and feel. You know what I mean? Shout out
nah,
to him.
shout out to Chloe.
Like, oh, but
You
hold
see,
on, hold on. I'm saying that to say, for what it's worth, I think that as a recent, and I say as a recent, I say the last 5, 10 years, a lot of African Americans have transitioned from being heavy saying the N word to saying bro. We'll say, bro, we're not calling each other king like Grand Rising King. We not doing that. But we just like, yo, what up, bro? Yo, I think the bro has become more popular to greet each other.
nah,
Before
bro,
we were
it's
saying,
gang
Right.
now, bro. It's gang. Nah, niggas
Bro
say
don't
gang.
fit with everything though, but
okay, yeah,
it
Niggas
can
say gang
supplement
now.
some things.
okay.
They say gang now, bro. Niggas say gang. It's gang. Gang is
So
a
what if you
supplement
going what are
for
you gonna
nigga.
say? What if you gonna like, how we say this N word, right? You can't
Yeah.
say this bro. You can't say this gang. Like, you know what I mean? Like
Nah,
it's certain,
Joey. They be like, what gang? What
yeah,
gang?
that's true. It's a certain way you gotta use the word. You right.
Gang is the new, nigga. So
Right.
it was bro, but now it's gang. Now it's gang.
Okay. But
So
the
I'm gonna
point
sit
is,
this one out. When you guys are ready to
is
talk ball, let me know because
I'm trying to
I'm
pivot right.
gonna just
I'm
mute
trying to
myself.
pivot back to the court.
My
I'm
bad,
trying to
bro.
pivot back to the court. I'm
My bad.
trying to pivot back to the court.
My
Let's
my
pivot
my
I
back
white ass
then.
says
promise you.
I can't say a damn thing here, so I'm gonna
Hey, we
just
was having a
chill in the
DEI.
background.
We was having a DEI conference, bro. My bad.
That's a
DEI
fact.
conference. But
That's a fact.
Yo,
What's good, fellas? How you
Joey.
been, man?
we
listen,
off that now.
oh
Let's get
man.
back to ball. And
Hold on,
Breezy with that.
BC in the chat crying. BC in the chat crying right now. Hold on. I'm just listen. At the end of the day, I don't mind having different conversations, but bringing it back to basketball for one. Shout to everybody on the panel. I want to say shout to Leaf, shout to So Greasy, shout to Joey BK all day. Shout to Easy E, shout to everything Brooklyn Nets John, and shout to Nets Press. 2 hours in. Please hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Dylan just joined the panel.
Come
Uh,
on, fellas.
again, Cam Johnson is still on the team. Like I said, he would be. You know what I'm saying? Cam Johnson somewhere in Brooklyn. No, he not. He on the road trip. You know what I mean? But he got no intent of going anywhere. He's coming back to Brooklyn. You feel different, Dylan? I seen you on Twitter trying to stir the pot. You know what I'm
Listen,
saying?
all I'm gonna say is just wait till after that OKC game. They play January 19th. That's what, in 3 days. I'm expecting a trade this week.
Yeah,
Not this week, but
let's
next week.
go.
After the 19th. I think we take our flight to OKC and we leave his ass there.
Music to my ears. Send him a postcard.
Fuck him. He doesn't even get a postcard.
Oh, damn.
I'm sorry, man. I can't stand his ass. He's already ruined enough for us this year. By the way, did anybody watch the Rutgers game tonight? I'd trade my goddamn family for Ace Bailey or Dylan Harper at this point. I
That's
would.
great.
Yo.
LM was chiming in. LM, you there? Sid? LM was on the panel too.
God.
Shut up. LM was talking about how they was hooping. But he was chiming in. He wasn't really had much dialogue, but he was watching the game while he was on the panel with us. Well, what
I'd give
happened?
up, I'd give up generational wealth to be able to have one of those two in here, man. Harper put up, I believe, 21, 5, and 4. Ace put up 24, 12, and 4. He had 4 assists, so the playmaking's finally starting to come together. They looked great, man. They're only 10 and 8 over at Rutgers, but Ace and Harper, man, they're doing their damn thing. That's for sure. Why'd it get so
They had
quiet
some
on
other
here, though, man? This is like the
pieces.
least.
They had-
This is like the least aggressive panel I've seen in so long.
Leaf not talking and PT not here. You see, Leaf hear that now. He gonna rush right back to the phone now. Just remember that.
You already know he's running from upstairs. He's like, doom, doom,
Hey,
doom.
so
Yo,
Dylan,
that's funny.
let's
When they
ask
ask him a
Dylan.
question, Leaf's not there.
Here, hold on.
He gonna pop up
Yeah,
like the
what's up?
boogeyman though. He gonna pop up like
Based
the
off of
boogeyman.
our young roster, right? We went down the line of like all the young guys like Dariq Whitehead,
Mhm.
Jalen Wilson, Noah Clowney, Zaire Williams. Who are you seeing as a future piece moving forward with this team? Claxton as well, and who are you seeing us just getting off of or getting rid of?
I'd say the only 3 that are definites that I would put in my eyes as long-term pieces are Cam Thomas, Zaire, and Noah Clowney.
Okay.
I agree with that too, bro.
I think Claxton's expendable. I think Sharp, unfortunately, is expendable, even though I personally don't want him to be moved. I do think he still gets moved.
Mm-hmm.
Jalen Wilson, I still have hope for. Dariq Whitehead, I think he's used in the future trade for a star. Who else we got? Tyrese Martin, Tucson, Avuvuvuevo, whatever his name is. I don't.
Awobu.
Listen, it took me 6. It took me 6 years to pronounce Antetokounmpo. You're not finding me pronouncing his name anytime soon.
What about Timothy Lubru Caparo?
No, that guy was.
I didn't hear you say anything about Keon Johnson. What about Keon Johnson?
That's Dylan's favorite player.
He's on a short. He's on a short-term deal. I think he'll be around for a little bit, but I don't see him as I don't see him as a key piece.
What about Tyrese?
He's our tank commander. He's our tank commander.
Tyrese Martin may be our hidden gem in terms of like a depth piece.
You need to keep that nigga right there.
Yeah, I think they'll sign him to a standard deal by the end of the year.
What about Reese Beekman? Do you think defensive potential could get his offense going?
How he's an NBA player is actually impressive. He has he's great defensively, but my fucking god, I watched him shoot 3 jump shots last night.
You want to know why he great defensively? Because niggas know when they trash, bro. So they know they gotta up that shit on the defensive end, or they
fair point. That's a fair point.
So what?
He walked into a gym when he was like 14. Was like, God damn, I'm ass at offense. Let me just fucking train on the other end.
No, he was probably the man, but then you was probably the man in your group, but then you pull to the big dog gym, and then all these motherfuckers in here, you like, oh,
like offensively in a 3-point contest, I could cook fucking Reese Beekman.
Oh, that's crazy. Damn, son.
I mean, listen, I could have played college ball, but I fucked up my ankle. I'm 6'2", so like I got guard skills. I just sprinkled a little bit of whiteness though that I got to it. It's more of a slow pace point guard, but nothing flashy.
Oh yeah, you had to be asked then.
All right, bro. Come on now.
Dylan, do you think Bogdanovich is going to get dropped somewhere for salary dump purposes, or do you think he's just a buyout candidate at this point?
He's either traded for Lonzo or he's bought out. There's no in betweens. There's
You
no.
really think
he play?
How do you really think they could trade him for Lonzo? Like,
yes.
No.
Yes. No. I think that's the only.
The salaries match. I've done the trade before. It works.
That makes sense.
What the hell is going on down there in Miami? What do they do with Jimmy? Where's he going?
I don't give a shit what they do. Just keep him away from me.
He's supposed to play tomorrow. I hear he's ready to. He's going to play. He's on the injured list, so he might play.
Watch, Jimmy's going to pull an Antonio Brown. He's going to suit up, and then he's just going to fucking dip after like half of the first quarter.
I heard Jimmy say he don't want to play for them no more. He don't want to suit up ever again.
He don't. He told the president today, "I want out," and there's nothing really been reported since. So they keep it under wraps.
I don't think that he can find a decent enough trade they like for him.
We're probably going to hear news on this tomorrow. We're probably going to hear some breaking news tomorrow on this. I would be hard to see him play tomorrow. I really would. Wait, what?
What was that?
Bradley Beal for Jimmy Butler. The contract.
Nah,
the Heat don't want him.
Miami don't want him, and the Suns have 2 assets left. That's not going to get them.
And not only that,
Bradley Beal got a no trade clause in his contract.
Right,
He
Joe.
did
You're
say
right.
he did
Right.
say he would waive it for Miami though.
Yeah.
He did say that.
hmm
Oh damn.
All right, so that
the
means it's
Suns
bad.
have also put him in a position though in their rotation. That's why they have him benched. Where it came out and they pretty much said that they're doing that so this way no matter what he'll waive his no trade clause because that's how badly they want to get rid of him.
Wild. The Suns are gonna break that shit up this summer, man. I'm telling you.
Crazy.
Don't be
Yo,
surprised.
that's an epic L though. You know what it took for them to get Bill from the Wizards, bro?
Oh,
But that's
they gave
because
him like what?
Matasuba is the
They gave him
fucking
like 10
moron.
picks. They gave him like 8 and 9 picks, a whole bunch of seconds and 2 firsts. Like,
Matasuba
jeez,
is literally Billy King.
Yeah.
might be worse, man, because he went
No,
all in, man. He went
Got that,
all in without an
he got
actual
that.
game plan.
You know what happened? You know what it is? He got that new owner syndrome. He think he just gonna come in
Yes.
and shake shit
hmm
up, and win right, spend money and win right away. And he's catching a rude awakening. The shit don't always fucking pan out the way you want it, man.
Did you hear about Nurkic? They tried to trade him. Nobody in the league. It was just reported by a reporter. Nobody in the league wants this guy. So you're stuck with a 4 centers on your team. You still got Beal and you only got 2 picks.
You know what?
How
They
do
don't
they
have.
move forward?
They
How?
don't have. I heard they don't really have any assets as far as picks either.
They got 2. They got 2.
Yeah,
That's it. They got one and one.
that's
1 and
terrible,
1.
bro. That's bad, bro.
Yeah.
Yo, I want
Like,
to pitch something to you guys. I've mentioned
Mhm.
it before, I think, but it's a 3-team deal with Detroit, Brooklyn, and New Orleans. Like, if New Orleans is serious about trying to figure this shit out, don't you think
Okay.
they have to look into Nick Claxton? There's no other centers out there that make sense for them in terms of like the age group that they have currently on the roster, the contract,
yeah,
not having to worry. Like if you look at that, Ingram to Detroit, Claxton to New Orleans, and then like Jaden Ivey and Tim Hardaway Jr. to Brooklyn, and then you just figure out the picks.
If we
I
got
feel like
Ivy, man, that's a
Jaden
steal.
Ivy.
Yeah,
I feel like
if we get the Ivy,
I'm not
gets
a
a
big
steal.
Ivy fan. I'm not a big Ivy
I'm
fan,
not a
but
big
like,
Ivy fan either.
Well,
but
why
like,
would Detroit give up Ivy?
well, he's out for a long period of time right now. They're overachieving. They're a play-in team. If you add a star next to Cade Cunningham, that's and they also they wouldn't have to move a center in a Pelicans deal, right? So like the problem with right now, I think Ingram to Detroit is the most favorable thing before the trade deadline. But the problem is that Detroit can't get him without giving up Tim Hardaway Jr. and then probably Isaiah Stewart or Jalen Duren. So why give up your 2 big men when you can have a third team come in, give up the big man, and you just give up a young player in return? You know what I
Right,
mean?
and
Like
if you got
they wouldn't have to give
if
up
you got
Duren, which is big.
Why do I
if
have
you
to
got
give up 2
Ivy,
big
if
men?
you got Ivy, you could get Ace and Derek Queen. Imagine this rotation: Jay and Ivy, Cam Thomas, Ace Bailey, Noah Clowney, Derek Queen. Man, come on, that's your start. It's your core right there. That would be a coup right there if we pulled that off. Like you get your point guard,
Well,
your center, and your forward.
the exact deal that I had here, I'll pull it up again.
That's pretty
If my
interesting
fucking
trade
computer
going.
overloads. I had the picks worked out to where Brooklyn swapped the first round pick with New Orleans. Like, so Brooklyn sent a first round pick to New Orleans, but they swapped one with them in 2026. So let's see. It was, hold on, I'm just pulling it up. I got a fucking HP computer, my bad. I'm a little broke. And New Orleans. Let's see. So it was Claxton to New Orleans. Tim Hardaway Jr. and Jaden Ivey to Brooklyn. And then it was Brandon Ingram to Detroit. So the contracts all work out. All right, so the picks with this was Brooklyn gives up the Bucks 2025 first round pick. And then they send that to New Orleans. Detroit gives up their 2027 first round pick unprotected to New Orleans. Plus, let's see, does New Orleans have a 2025 second? They do not. So we'll say the 2025 Raptors second, which will be a high second round pick. They give that to the Pelicans, and they also give the 2028 Knicks second and the 2030 Minnesota second to New Orleans. So, and then New Orleans gives Brooklyn the 2026 swap between themselves and Milwaukee. So final trade would be Brooklyn gets Tim Hardaway Jr., Jaden Ivey in the Bucks swap between the Bucks and New Orleans in 2026. Detroit gets Brandon Ingram. Pelicans get Nick Claxton, a 2025 first round pick from Milwaukee, a 2027 first round pick from Detroit, a 2025 second from Toronto, a 2028 second from the Knicks, and a 2030 second from the Timberwolves. I feel like that's fitting because if you really look at the Pelicans roster, if there's a world out there where they flip CJ McCollum for, can you guys still hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, man.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
okay. It is so
Yeah, I
quiet
can
in
hear you. I
here.
can hear you.
This is like generational in a breezy pod because usually it's loud as hell.
Yo, I told
Yeah.
you, Leaf not talking, Big Preach not here, PT
I was about
not,
to say, yeah, shit. Everybody's got to be high as shit or hammered because
Well, it
this
is
is like peak.
11:54 at night, Dylan. So
No, I'm
Yeah.
listening. I'm listening.
Um.
You do the trade thing. I'm listening to it. I don't want to interrupt. I'm just
Yeah. No.
listening. I'm
So
on and I'm on mute too. I'm on mute.
okay. Yeah. Like I feel like the Pelicans realistically are just a center away from being a good team, and the fact that they can move CJ McCollum during the offseason for more role players and depth, I feel like that makes sense because their starting five would then be DeJounte, Trey Murphy, Herb Jones, Zion, and Nick Claxton with the depth that they have. So, and plus they're going to have their own pick still this year, and now the Bucks pick. So they'll have two first round picks, a second round pick to fill the rest of the roster. I think that makes a lot of sense for them. Plus they save 8.4 million by moving off of Ingram and just getting Claxton. Brooklyn saves 3.3 million in this deal, and Tim Hardaway Jr. is an expiring deal, so you could probably buy him out. And then the Pistons get Brandon Ingram, which I think is a great fit for them. Their starting five would then be Cade, Malik Beasley, Brandon Ingram, Tobias Harris, Jalen Duren. That's a pretty solid five for Detroit. So I think it's a good fit for all teams. But again, it just depends on
No, I
if
agree.
Brooklyn looks to move Claxton.
I agree with the Pelicans. They got to come off Brandon Ingram. It's just not working there.
Yeah, and
They,
they already know that they'd have to give him a super max for him to come back. So it's not worth
hey,
it for him.
he ain't getting that money. He ain't
He's
getting that
already
money. I don't
making
care how many
36
HCs he
million.
gets. He ain't
Yeah,
getting
he's
that
already making
money.
36 million. He's not getting over 42
So why
Facts.
would Detroit take him if they know they have to pay him like that?
because they have the cap space. It's also Detroit. Realistically, do you think they're going to land a free agent?
They're gonna have to
You know?
pay Jalen
That's a good
Duren,
point.
Asor Thompson.
Well, let's see.
mean,
Asor is under contract, I think, for the next 3 years.
Asor go right now.
Let's see.
Jalen Duren gonna be coming up though.
Yeah,
If we get
they
Ivy
have
though,
Isaiah Stewart for 4 years. They have Tobias Harris for 2 years. They have Cade for 6 years. They have Asor for 3. They have Ron Holland for 4. They have Simone Fontecchio for 2. They have Duren for 2 more years. They have Marcus Sasser for 3 more years. So realistically, they actually don't have to pay anybody. All they have to pay is Wendell Moore, Malik Beasley, and Brandon Ingram, which they'll probably bring back Ingram and Beasley.
if we get Ivy though, Dylan, is he our starting point guard, or are you still hoping to get a Dylan Harper if we get the third pick in the draft? Like, what would you do at that
Oh,
point?
yeah,
Yeah.
you by far look to still grab an Ace or a Harper, but
But if you have Ivy, would he be there? Do you play him off the bench, or how does that work?
Yeah, I'd
Because
play him
that
as a
would be a
six man.
logjam.
I mean, to start the
Oh,
season, you
okay.
could always have Harper as a 6 man, but realistically, though, I'd prefer Ivy as a 6 man.
Okay, thanks. Because I was like, how do you make that work? So that could work.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
Yeah,
at
I
the end of
mean,
the day, though, it's like a solid deal
sound
because Ivy's out for the next 12 weeks, I think, with that fibula injury.
Yeah, he's out for the rest of the season. He's out for the season.
Oh, okay, yeah. So he's out for the season. Hardaway's an expiring deal. You could either buy him out or Bojan out, and then you move from there. So I like it though. I think it helps the tank a lot. Plus, you're getting a valuable 2026 first round pick in exchange for.
And that's the Bucks pick, right? And that's unprotected, right? In your scenario,
it's a Bucks Pelicans swap. So I'm assuming the Pelicans would want it to where they get like how there's always like 3-team swap deals where like one team gets the most favorable, the other team gets the least favorable, the other one gets the middle one. I would assume it's something like that where Brooklyn gets the most favorable, the Pelicans get the second most favorable, and then Milwaukee gets the least favorable.
That's some good business. I'm not gonna lie. You pick any young point guard, and all you have to do is give up Claxton and one pick. Hey, that's some chess moves right there, man. Shout out.
Definitely, but I want to see something, man, because we got to add 2026 draft capital badly. So.
Okay, see, man, get the deal done. I mean, they're dominant, but they could use a Cam Johnson to ensure they get a title. Like, get the deal done. Like they have all those assets. Got to use them.
I agree.
But I don't think they front runners because they playing so well. I think Orlando might feel like they need to shoot it more than
But
OKC.
Problem is just
but Magic
Johnson's fit.
haven't been in any news though, unfortunately, though, Breezy. I thought they were a perfect fit, but I've heard nothing about them, man. No
Well, the
news.
I mean,
problem is
I
that
said
they have
Orlando. I meant
forwards.
Houston. Houston. I meant.
Yeah, the problem is Orlando has forwards. Like if you look at their roster, they have Paulo at the 4, they have Franz at the 3, they have Jet Howard off the bench as a 3, they have Jonathan Isaac as a 4, they have, let's see, they have Tristan da Silva as a 3, they have Caleb Houston as a 3, so they really don't need a Cam Johnson.
Right, and
You
they've
know,
been playing
it's a
well through
little,
all the injuries, so they
yeah,
don't.
so it's a little tough for them to shoot for him, but like I don't see Indiana doing it. I really think it's down to Memphis and OKC if
No,
Sacramento
I've heard.
truly is out.
Apparently, with Memphis, they've had no substantial talks from a report I heard. So it doesn't seem like that. So it just seems like OKC's in the driver's seat, and we're just waiting for Sean and Presti to sit down like men and just iron something out. Because Breezy, yes, they're playing very well, but they also have 14 out of 15 guys under contract with 4 picks coming up. Like you can't keep all those guys. This would be a perfect time for them to move a contract or 2 to us and some capital, so they have more room to figure out their situation with their picks. So it's a great business move for both sides, I think, to get a deal done.
I mean, we'll see. I mean, everybody got a reason to want to agree. Like, I don't think nobody's desperate in this situation. OKC not desperate because they winning without Cam Johnson. You know what I'm
R-
saying? The Brooklyn Nets is not desperate because we know that if they give us a bad deal, we could go elsewhere and get a good deal.
Right, but
So
Breeze, if you look at Kenrich Williams, Usman Dieng, are they playing main minutes in that rotation in playoffs? Probably not. So if you trade Johnson for them, we're essentially giving them an extra huge weapon off the bench that could really help them, and we get 2 potential rotation pieces that are not going to impact us too much, and they can help us with flexibility. So I think that's where OKC has an advantage with us, where it's a great move for them. You know?
I
Like
mean,
realistically,
we'll see.
the Thunder will probably only have 1 first-round pick this year because the Miami top 14 protected has a chance of going back to Miami. Utah's top 10
Mm-hmm.
protected is going back to Utah. Philly's top 6 protected, that's likely going to OKC. But again, that could be used in a trade down the line as well, like on draft night to trade back or something. But I don't know. I mean, I feel like there's a world that you can get both of the 2026 picks that OKC
Whoa!
has, the
Explain
Thunder
this,
Clippers.
Dylan. Explain this one to me, man, because that'll be wild.
Brooklyn doesn't want to take back contracts and they want to add a young player. But if OKC doesn't want to give up Topic, then why not just go for Isaiah Joe, Kenrich Williams, and both of those 2026 firsts for Cam Johnson and somebody else?
Ooh,
I would go
that
with Isaiah Joe.
would be awesome.
Like if we were to throw in,
I don't think we getting
if we were
Isaiah
to
Joe.
throw in
That's
Trendon
too tough.
Watford in that deal, I think it still works.
Trendon
Yeah, it
Watford
does.
not a shooter.
Would they want Wofford though is the question, Dylan, because he's only played 2 games like we discussed in the grade assessment video before. Like, would they
Yeah, but
want
it's
him?
still a solid, cheap role player to have if he is healthy come playoff time. I mean, he may not see minutes, but it just may be somebody to have on the roster, you know?
Yeah.
But they're gonna lose shooting. They give up Isaiah Joe just for somebody not even gonna
I
play in
mean,
their
Cam Johnson's a
rotation.
better shooter than him, though.
Right. Like, that's not a bad swap either. And if you give us Kenrich Williams, OKC really losing crazy depth? No, you just gained the best role player in the market in Johnson. So they don't really lose OKC in
Like
this scenario. They have a chance to actually win.
Their starting 5 would probably be SGA, Dort, Johnson, Jalen Williams, and Chet with Isaiah Hartenstein, Caruso, and the rest of those guys off the bench, which is absurd.
Yeah,
Be
that's a
really
big
good.
5. That's a big start of 5 right there. There's you
Yeah,
match up
'cause they have
against
what? They
Celtics,
have
potentially.
Caruso, Hartenstein, Aaron Wiggins. Who else do they have over there? AJ Mitchell when he comes back.
Case and Wallace.
Yeah,
Wallace.
Case
Yeah.
Wallace. They still have Usman Dieng in that deal. Yeah, I mean they have fucking depth, man. They're insane.
Yeah. And they have 2
So I feel
pieces
like
they can afford to
honestly it
give
would
up to
make
us for
sense.
picks. Yeah.
Yeah, because they could also just trade that 76ers pick if it does land between like 7 through 14. They could just trade that back for another 2026 pick if they really want to get a draft pick in that year. But I don't know. I feel like there's a world where you can grab both of those 2026s. Realistically, I feel like the Houston Clippers one is mandatory. And then, you
Right.
could probably get like a future first, maybe like a 2027 Denver top 5 protected, or the
I
Dallas
want that. I want
2028
that pick
first.
from Denver, man. That Denver pick could be huge. I think Denver's breaking up in 2 years. I don't see that being sustainable. I would like that pick from OKC.
What?
It-
What?
Not easy. I mean, easy. Think about it. Yeah, Russell
I
Westbrook's
agree
playing
with you.
great with
Jamal Murray's
Joker,
going to
but come
regress.
on, that's not going to go far. Westbrook and Joker, they got to break that up eventually.
Not to mention, giving up Cam Johnson and Watford for Isaiah Joe and Kenrich Williams actually saves Brooklyn $5.5 million, and then you can just flip
Nice.
Kenrich Williams in the offseason.
Jokic alone could take that team to the playoffs. That pick is going to be trash, regardless.
Now, but think about how much can Joker really do by himself at the end of the day, man. Yes, he's really great, but they have a very bad bench, and Westbrook, he can only give you so much in the playoffs. You see how he is in the playoffs, man. Like Joker's trying to be Superman right now on that team. But think about it, Jamal Murray, injury prone, got that big contract, hasn't played well this season. Michael Porter Jr., they were thinking of trading him for Zach LaVine, which I'm happy they didn't do. I think they'll make them even worse. And then Aaron Gordon's been snake bitten by injuries. I just don't see that rotation being great, especially around 2027, man. Especially when that's getting so much better, you know.
Jamal Murray is washed.
Yeah, it might
I
be. I don't
wouldn't
know
say
yet.
he's
There's an
washed
argument
just
being made
because of
about that.
Corey, but
He definitely something's wrong with that guy. You seen him play lately and shit? Like you don't
he
even
just
have a
dropped
lift and
40 the
shit.
other night.
You
I
don't
mean,
have a lift.
easy. That wouldn't be a bad pick for it because 2 years a lot can happen, especially with the Nuggets, man. Because the West is just getting stronger by the day.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, OKC Thunder, they are a great fucking regular season team, man. Great. Congratulations. That's it.
What you
That's all
mean
they're
a
gonna
great
go.
regular
That's all.
season
They're
team?
gonna get bumped off in the probably second round and shit. Watch. Watch.
By who?
It's like one of those teams that's like, constantly like gonna win like 55, 60 games and shit. And just never gonna get it done all the way. That's what the Thunder is.
I see them in the WCF this year.
Western Conference Finals?
Yeah.
I don't know, man. When the things get tight, when you need that experience and shit, and you need that second guy.
They got the experience.
I mean, who Williams? I mean, it's not bad, but nah.
They all made it to the second
I
round.
peep all these teams, man. I
They
peep
What's
all
gonna
all
these
made.
happen
teams.
with
I don't know.
what's gonna
Go
happen
ahead,
with
bro.
what's gonna happen with
Great
Dallas this year,
regular
man? With
season
their
team though, because
situation,
they be
they're missing
hyped up on
Luca.
some
Kyrie's got the
sugar
Bulls
shit.
and disc. Like they've been snake bitten too. That team, Dallas. I don't know if they're gonna go far in the playoffs because they just got a lot of situations they're dealing with right now.
Yeah, probably
Mavs.
Mavs if everybody get together and shit. Probably Mavs because
If
they got a
people
good
come back
defense
healthy,
too.
yeah, if people come back healthy at the right time, they could take
That's
over.
true too. That's true too. Like
Yeah, like
especially if you
Thunder
guys
don't
rest.
scare me, man. I don't know, like a regular season. They're gonna. I don't know. They probably
What about the
young and
what
they got
about the Timberwolves, man? I mean, Anthony Edwards has pretty much called his team out in every way possible you can, man. That team still looks very shaky with Rudy and Randall, man. Those are the two worst supporting characters you can put with
Story
generational
careful.
talent like Edwards, man. I
Yeah,
don't know
how
how
much
that
he
Story
team's
makes?
gonna
careful.
How much
go.
Rudy makes? Like 50 million?
They
50
just
million?
gave him a new contract. They gave him a new $100 million contract. Like,
That's
why are you keeping this
crazy. At
guy?
least we don't have that problem. Or like Paul George.
Oh yeah,
Cecil, stop.
that's.
Cut
Yeah.
that shit out.
I mean, Dylan, what is your
My bad.
assessment of the Timberwolves right now? Do you think Edwards is going to be on that team for a long time, or do you think for the right situation, if he wants out, he could demand that in a year or two if this team can't get any better? What are your
Minnesota
thoughts
yeah,
on that?
sucks, man. I don't
I'd
know
say
what
after the
he should
2026
leave.
season, he may request out.
He should leave.
Wow, that would send shockwaves to the NBA, man, if he asked
Is he on
out.
the
Like,
Supermax? He not on the Supermax yet, right?
Yeah, he is.
He is?
Yeah, he signed the extension.
Uh,
Well, he makes like 52, right? Like 50 or some shit.
you are fucking depleting your team to get these niggas that's under a Supermax, bro. No,
Yo,
bro, you
your
can't do
Supermax
it, bro.
contracts are crazy. That shit is just like $60 million, man.
That's why Zach LaVine really didn't get moved, to be honest with you.
oh
He under the
man, but
Supermax.
I can't believe the Bulls have him on the team, man. If you can't move from the Bulls, man, they have a pick that they have to miss the playoff, the play in to protect the pick, and right now they've been winning too many games, man. What are
They're
they
gonna be like
thinking?
they're gonna have like a 20th pick or some shit.
And
Oh,
the
by the
crazy
way,
thing is
fellas,
this. Yeah, Dylan.
I was gonna
Your
say, by
Bulls
the way,
got no direction.
The
Bulls
Jazz
got
play
no
the
direction
Pelicans
at all.
tomorrow and on Monday.
Mm-hmm. Oh man, that's gonna be fun for
That's
Tank and
beautiful
folks.
for us. Come on, Pelicans.
We like right there. They're almost besides man Wizards. Yo, watch Wizards not gonna get the number one pick, man, because the shit that they're doing.
So Dylan, you not bothered by losing by 60?
Nope, not at all.
He
Dude,
loves it.
dude,
Easy.
I'm
He
sorry,
loves it.
but it was more painful seeing a team with 3 Hall of Famers not make it to an Eastern Conference Finals. I can live with this. I watched the 12 and 70 season. I sat courtside when I was like 10 years old for like $40. I can live through this, man. This is nothing. We have our own future. That's the most important part. It's not like the 10 years after, Kidd and RJ left, or when we traded our future for fucking Kevin Garnett in a retirement home. Like, this is light work. I can live with this.
But
that Celtics shit is gonna haunt us though. That shit gonna haunt. That shit
you
gonna haunt forever,
you
man.
but Dylan,
Forever.
you mad about the injuries. If we never got injured, you get to see that ECF though. So like,
But
and that's
it's if
come on.
ands, and buts, and it never happened. So it's just bad luck. But at the end of the day, it didn't happen. So I'd rather control what can happen, and what we can control is giving ourselves the best opportunity at a top pick and doing this properly. I don't care about the losses. If it's by 1.60, 100, I don't care. Just keep losing, keep doing your thing, keep developing the young guys, and build a roster properly. Because it doesn't matter who you add over the next 2 years. You're not beating Boston. You're not beating Cleveland. You're not beating the Knicks. You're not beating the Magic if they trade for a star point guard. Just take it slow. Do this thing
Cleveland,
right.
another regular season team. Watch. Another regular season team.
Well, they also haven't been this healthy and with the depth that they have. They have, like, Strus was in and out of the lineup last year. Mitchell was in and out of the lineup last year. Garland got hurt at the end of the season.
Yeah.
They
We need a
deal with a lot of
legit
injuries,
center,
so.
man. That's where it starts. You need a legit big to even contend with these teams. We don't have a real center, man. That's the huge problem. Like, you can talk about getting star prospects, getting stars eventually, but you need an actual big man. That's your equalizer.
But they're all gonna be gone. Like Daron Sharp and shit, and fucking
Yeah.
Claxton, and everybody gonna be gone.
Yo, hold on, y'all. Hold on.
This is
Time
not
out,
what we. This is not what the Nets looking for. This is not what they. That's not what they want.
I don't mean to interrupt.
They know
please.
that. Breezy. They Nets know that. Nets know that. They just waiting to.
People.
They know that.
Hold on, people. I don't mean to.
Yo, shout out to Peoples for the energy, man. His energy
I'm
was.
saying, John, anybody who's a real Nets fan, they know that that's not what the Nets want.
Right.
That's
Hold
not
on,
the product they want.
All right, Breezy got a public announcement, man.
Shout out to Peoples, man.
No doubt.
Dylan, shout out to everything. Brooklyn Nets, John. Shout out to Easy. Shout out to Leaf. Everybody that joined the panel earlier. I gotta close out though. We 3 hours, and hopefully the chat hit the like and subscribe button. Y'all know that we play the Lakers tomorrow. I'll be back with the recap for sure. I'm gonna close out, y'all. Have a good night, y'all. Peace.
Have a great night, everybody.